I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Bitch, hold on tight, cause I tweaking this bitch, start letting shit go. And I heard that she wanna show, whoa, me who she be, I'm kinda fucking with it, show me some more. Bitch, we tatted head to toe, could give a fuck, the story wrote. You wanna tweak it up with me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pockets blow, whoa. They having combos about me, these pussy niggas don't know. Tell me what they talking about. I ain't fucking listening. Let your thoughts run your mouth, but ain't touching dividends, nigga. I ain't from the south, but kick it with my Memphis twin, nigga. I can't take a loss. I'm always going for the win. Shout out my he made sure I make it farther. My trust in God, blocks and dollars. I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Bitch, hold on tight, cause I tweaking this bitch, start letting shit go. And I heard that she wanna show, whoa, me who she be, I'm kinda fucking with it, show me some more. Bitch, we tatted head to toe, could give a fuck, the story wrote. You wanna tweak it up with me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pocket, whoa, whoa. They having combos about me, pussy niggas don't know.
I did to deserve it, but thank you, Yarmouth, Maine! Good evening. Say hello to the viewing audience on YouTube and IWTV. Hello, and welcome to Limitless Wrestling, the Great Divide. On commentary tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Top Shelf Troy Nelson.
We got a good parlay going, baby. Nico Collins, 7 more yards, Daddy. Come on. We need it.
And to his immediate right, Mr. Johnny Torres.
Would have had a great lower third if you knew there was them, you know? Would have been a great one. Love it.
And we have a familiar face back in the house handling backstage interviews. Let's all give a round of applause for Miss Sam Leterna. Big show, 3 refs. Ladies and gentlemen, your referees for tonight's bouts are Gina Monty, Nate Speckman, and of course, Maine's favorite referee, Eric Greenleaf. I'm your ring announcer, Rich Palladino. We got to talk contract. Randy, we got to talk contract over here. They love me. Are you guys ready? We could do better than that on a rainy Saturday night. Are we ready? Then let's kick things off with your opening contest scheduled for one fall.
Wrestling fans around the world, welcome to IWTV and the Limitless Wrestling YouTube channel as we bring you the Great Divide. Johnny Torres, Top Shelf Troy Nelson on the call. Aaron Rourke kicking things off.
Look no further. We're not going to shortchange you, folks. That is a dime piece. The Evil Gay, affectionately known as the Evil Gay, as you can see, that the crowd here in Yarmouth is letting him hear it. And he's going to need all of that fan support tonight. He takes on the Vanilla Baby, Blake Christian.
Yeah, we know that D in WEID stands for dime piece. And Aaron Rourke, 10 out of 10. These amps are going to have to reach 11 tonight.
Talk about the WEID program. He's not the only one here tonight. We got a couple of more. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. But Blake Christian has been there and done that, Johnny. He may have not have been WEID'd, but he was next in line as a member of NXT. We'll find live. He has been to the dance. He's taken that knowledge from the people over there, and he's brought it back to him. Not just a Game Changer Wrestling, but how about New Japan Pro Wrestling? That's for the Super Juniors. Very well traveled, and those travels tonight bring him to the Yarmouth Ambets here in Yarmouth, Maine. And talk about a welcoming committee in the form of that man right there.
Aaron Rourke, powerful 2024 under his belt, now looks to ascend even further this year, 2025. And he is met with the greatest test to date. As you had said, Top Shelf, Vanilla Baby, Blake Christian.
Now, I know that this isn't your type of music, but the term Vanilla Baby comes from this song of the whipped chains and the S&M. It's bondage stuff. Never mind, it doesn't matter.
I know this.
Sporting the 96 HBKs per usual.
Yes, indeed.
Looking less than impressed on his first appearance here to the fine state of Maine. And you have to wonder if that young man is thinking ahead to tomorrow for Game Changer Wrestling. A little place called the Hammerstein Ballroom, Johnny Torres.
Oh, yeah.
You've heard of it.
Yes, sir. What a potential warm-up, a potential wear-down for Blake Christian leading in to a Hammerstein Ballroom presence for Game Changer Wrestling.
Talk about momentum shift. Somebody's going to need that momentum. Only one person's going to get it, and I have a feeling that neither man is going to budge. We're going to send it over to Rich Palladino for the introductions.
Introducing first in the corner to my left from Jackson, Tennessee. Weighing in tonight at 180 pounds, Blake Christian and his Vanilla Baby.
Go look at the song lyrics, you'll understand better. Each their own. Uh-oh, Aaron Rourke telling Rich a secret.
And his opponent in the corner to my right has informed me that he loves him some vanilla.
I assure you of this, that means exactly what you think it means.
Aaron Rourke, appreciator of the Vanilla Baby, as it were.
Hailing from Sparkle City. Weighing in tonight at an even 200 pounds, he is Evil Gay, the dime piece, Aaron Rourke.
You know that the vanilla runs like water in Sparkle City.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I'll take your word for it. Aaron Rourke, Blake Christian, first time ever, first event here in Yarmouth in 2025. What a way to kick things off.
But listen, Limitless Wrestling in 2025 with the momentum of a runaway freight train. 2 events in 6 days, Johnny. This is our second event of the year. Last week, we were at the Morgan Hills Advance Center in Herman, Maine. I wasn't, I had the norovirus. But we are up and ready to go. And listen to this. Oh, you know it's bad when they're cheering for Greenleaf over you, Blake Christian. Look, he does not. My goodness, the pride of Jackson, Tennessee.
Aaron Rourke, fresh off a victory alongside Alec Price at Morgan Hill Meltdown, available on the Limitless Wrestling YouTube channel. But now Aaron Rourke back in singles competition.
What is this? What is going on in 2025 where they are cheering Eric Greenleaf? This is like a Spose album here.
Oh yeah,
cheering Eric Greenleaf.
I mean, at this point now, I can't believe he's the Maine's, least favorite referee anymore, or favorite with tongue-in-cheek. In any case,
we're off to a raucous start here. I'd like to remind you folks, use that hashtag, The Great Divide. Whether you're watching us tonight on IWTV, dual streaming tonight on YouTube. Folks, this is just the opening contest. Back and forth, little cartwheel there from Blake Christian. Going to work around. Snap mare back down to canvas. Waiting to the arms. Deep arm drag from Blake Christian. Not to be outdone, Aaron Rourke with an arm drag of his own. Gets caught up once more. Whoa, well scouted.
Meeting in the middle. And Aaron Rourke and Blake Christian. Well, this is going to be an agility test of all agility tests for both combatants.
You see, Blake Christian usually flanked by Shane Mercer. He is flying solo tonight here in Maine.
Yes, indeed. We are very familiar with Shane Mercer here in Limitless Wrestling, and Blake Christian is gonna have to figure it out with Aaron Rourke, who wants a smooch. It's Aaron Rourke's handshake.
Thinking about it. If you're gonna tell him anything, tell him you're a good kisser. Go behind from Blake Christian, and Aaron Rourke drops down with a go behind of his own. Blake Christian, tit for tat so far. Oh, wait a minute. Lulled him in with that boot. Headlock takeover, nicely done. Into the head scissors into the waiting legs of Aaron Rourke. Popping up onto his feet is Blake Christian. Arm drag scouted once again from Blake Christian.
That split-second hand-eye coordination in a bout like this is going to make all the difference. Wow, Blake Christian sticks the big right boot right upside the jaw, but caught in the arm drag. But Aaron Rourke, just like that, headlock takeover. Blake Christian neutralized.
Looking like he was trying to get that head scissors. Aaron Rourke's head nowhere to be found. Shooting him off the ropes now. The dime piece coming from the Creative Pro Wrestling Academy. That is a Pat, Buck, and Brian Myers product.
What's that you say, Top Shelf? How do you do?
Yeah, a little how do you do there. Ah, that's what he's called getting goosed, Johnny. Grabbing the dairy air of one vanilla baby.
Dare I say, how do you do? Well, nobody home on the knife edge chop. Aaron Rourke sticks the drop kick. Christian staggered, coming in hot. Woo! The overhand chop off the handspring lands flush, and now exploded.
Nicely done. Trying to stick some things together here. Each one landing. Only two, says Eric Greenleaf. Eric Greenleaf with only one sleeve tonight. I have no idea why.
And more to be explored on that. Blake Christian now sends Aaron Rourke to the floor of the springboard dropkick, and Blake Christian now in his comfort zone, his wheelhouse, but Aaron Rourke not to be denied.
Tiger feint kick misses from Aaron Rourke, able to cut down. Wait a minute, oh, wrong part of town. Catches him. That guillotine-style leg drop to the back of the head.
Vanilla Baby thinking 2 moves ahead. Sticks the leg drop on Aaron Rourke. That neck, that back, historically has been a problem for Aaron Rourke. Blake Christian knows all too well, and now he's dialed in on it.
Administering a spanking of sorts to one Aaron Rourke. Not necessarily the kind he would like to have administered to him. I assure you folks, the commentary is as charming as ever here at Limitless Wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Shoots off. Blake Christian now back and forth, puts on the brakes. Aaron Rourke to stop that boot. Enziguri stepped up from Blake Christian.
Lands flush. Blake Christian now looking to follow up. Wow, rolls on through, kicks the arm. Aaron Rourke.
Flip of the arm. You don't know exactly how much pressure is needed to hurt that wrist, too. It wasn't just the arm. Just like that. Say it again. On the arm, on the elbow, on the wrist.
Aaron Rourke, that's going to eliminate a good amount of his offense.
You talk about taking away the vertical base, but you think a lot of what Aaron Rourke does. He can do a lot of different things, but you think about that split-legged moonsault. It's one thing if he can get up there, but normally you need to have that base of being able to grab the top rope to launch yourself up there before you can put yourself in that split-legged position.
Blake Christian dialed in on that arm, and it's exactly as you said, Top Shelf. Wait a minute. Biting away the fingers. Eric Greenleaf's had enough of that.
And again, if you listen to his entrance music, biting the finger, well, teach their own.
Yes.
Blake Christian, finger licking good. Jackson, Tennessee.
Yes, indeed. And even with all the places that Blake Christian has been, the sky is still the limit for Vanilla Baby in the future of his career. And it may start, at least his Limitless Wrestling tenure, may start tonight, launching himself up the card with the victory over Aaron Rourke if this keeps up.
Biding his time, and again, perhaps one of the biggest contests in the career of Blake Christian hangs in the balance tomorrow night at the Hammerstein Ballroom. Folks, you can see it, like this, Aaron Rourke is playful, does some of his best work when he's vibing, when he's feeling good in there, and you can see that right now he is in fact hurting Johnny.
Yes.
He is not hiding it, he is wearing it on his face.
No doubt about it. Locked into a precarious position now by Blake Christian.
Once again, biding his time, seeming to feed off the crowd here in Yarmouth, Maine. Our main event coming at you tonight, a rematch with the Limitless Wrestling Championship hanging in the balance. The big boofa, Dezmond, fresh off his retaining of the title last week against Matt Cardona, will once again defend the Limitless Wrestling Championship against the former champion, world-class Channing Thomas, as presented by Sidney Bakabella, is for all the marbles.
I gotta wonder how how close to 100% each athlete is, champion and contender alike. They both were taking their limit.
Wait a second here, Johnny. Joint manipulation.
That's a push kick.
And you got to think here, you know, he's got a target on his back. We've talked about what it means to be, in 2025, to be that WWE ID prospect. It's the franchise tag almost, Johnny. Everyone's gunning for you. If you could take out that man or that woman that has been tagged that way, what it means for your career, what it could possibly mean for your career. Again, Blake Christian has been to the dance.
Yes, indeed. You alluded to before that Blake Christian has been on the short list of seemingly every major international promotion there is today. Aaron Rourke getting knocked off by Blake Christian, that would shoot Blake Christian right up to the top of the short list. But Aaron Rourke trying to rally back. That arm in a bad way, but Rourke, the will has carried him through many a time here in Limitless Wrestling. The big right. He's found his opening, the Irish whip.
And again, Irish whip is not going to happen if you're doing it at half force.
But the clothesline, and now switching up to the leg-based offense, passes by Christian to the outside. Rourke coming in hot.
Gets the Tiger Fake kick that time, Johnny.
Right across the back of Blake Christian, and Aaron Rourke looking to take flight with a tope.
Aaron Rourke feeling it. He's going to have to keep that momentum going without seemingly his entire left arm, Johnny.
Aaron Rourke believed that 2024 was his for the taking. Did not end exactly the way he envisioned. This Meteora is the chance to start 2025 off with a very nearly a win.
Certainly, by the look on Aaron Rourke's face, he thought it was going to be 3. Blake Christian able to kick out at the count of 2. But again, what's it going to take now for the dime piece when you've had, I got to imagine, at least half your repertoire taken? There we go. Kick to the outside once again, landing on his feet is Aaron Rourke.
Blake Christian just like that, the Lope.
Nicely done.
Well done. Just the ability to build up that amount of speed from such a short distance, and now Blake Christian gonna follow up. Nothing doing, but why God into the cutter.
Gets every bit of it into the cover, center of the ring, 3, only 2. And now he's frustrated. Showing that frustration is Blake Christian.
An absolutely magnificent chess grandmaster-esque maneuver there. Missed on one, but had the next maneuver scouted, stuck Rourke with the cutter. Blake Christian rolling. And this is our opening contest here at the Great Divide.
Chance of Evil Gay breaking out here in Yarmouth, Maine. And Blake Christian now, what is this?
One more on that arm, but he's in a drop zone for pretty much the maneuver of Blake Christian's choice.
Christian heading to the top rope here. We've seen a patented elbow drop with pinpoint accuracy. Wait a minute.
Nobody home.
Looking for that 450 splash. Aaron Rourke, though.
Oh, that now Christian.
Through, all the way through Blake Christian. 2. Only 2. Right back up. Catches him with a super kick.
That recovery ability of Christian, otherworldly. Aaron Rourke not to be denied. The lifter from Christian now.
Big boot from, wait a minute, right back at him. Aaron Rourke had it scouted that time, pushes off Blake Christian. Once again, gotta put him up.
Is this time the time? Dude Buster!
Center of the ring, nowhere to go. Wait a minute. Aaron Rourke floats it over, could be that figure 8 style maneuver. There's 4 of them.
It's our new nature boy.
Gotta wonder, can he get the other 4? No, that's again, I don't think he can put himself up. That arm, he's only at half strength. He does not have the equilibrium. You need both sides to be able to prop yourself up. You can't do it from only one half.
And there it is. There it is.
Nice
With the one.
too close to the ropes. You can see immediately hurting there.
Yeah.
Landing on that shoulder even on his way back down.
That-
Big risk, possible reward there.
That right arm stayed strong with that left arm that had been targeted by Blake Christian the entirety of this contest. It wasn't able to stay up in that figure eight. And now Rourke pondering the next move. Woo! But able to hold on. Christian now. Now coming in hot. Oh, the sliding German suplex.
But again, I think it's going to be a matter. It could be that 450. I thought it was an elbow drop earlier. Perhaps a little too close for the elbow drop. 450! Knees first! Caving in that chest of Aaron Rourke! But only good for a count of two.
And the way he landed on that shoulder with those knees. Now, flipping over the bridging chancery.
Chancery hold here. Seems like he lost a little bit of that, not the footing, but lost the grip. And that's going to help Aaron Rourke. Ever so close to those ropes, but needs to reach out.
Got it.
Gets the ropes. I hate to see that end. Count of four, Blake Christian letting it go just in the nick of time. What an opening contest here tonight to start the Great Divide.
And I saw that sliding German suplex from Blake Christian. I got to wonder if he too is on the payroll of Sidney Bakabella.
I was going to say, I do believe that it's a full steam ahead for one Dezmond Cole. I don't think there's anybody else on the radar tonight other than making sure that Dezmond Cole does not walk out of here with the Limitless Wrestling Championship.
That's our elephant in the room tonight, folks. That is our main event. And wait a minute, Blake Christian just sent Eric Greenleaf into Aaron Rourke.
I think Greenleaf has every right to end this match by a disqualification, whether I want to see it end that way or not. What are you blaming it on, Blake Christian?
Wait a minute.
Oh, come on! Wake up, Greenleaf. Thank you.
Rourke now.
Two. Only two.
Blake Christian now booted off by Rourke.
Once again, rolling through. Tit for tat. Jackknife cover. Gets one. Steals one.
Stuck it.
Here is your winner, the timepiece, Aaron Rourke.
I think just in the nick of time, Johnny. Tit for tat. He just caught him.
What a gift.
Goes on either way.
That was our first bout in Yarmouth of 2025. And already I'm campaigning for give me a best of 3, a best of 5, a best of 7. Because that could have gone either way. Split-second victory. Aaron Rourke victorious.
Blake Christian questioning himself, perhaps. You'll never know. Maybe just trying to preserve some energy. I don't want to take away anything from Aaron Rourke, but my goodness, what a great way to start things up.
Absolutely magnificent bout between two of the most agile professional wrestlers.
There it is.
Aaron Rourke.
He's vanilla, baby.
Well, my word.
He says he's still a baby, you know? No, it is.
Aaron Rourke said he left him some vanilla, and he got that and then some.
Well, he didn't exactly get... Never mind. I'll tell you after the show how that works out. Aaron Rourke's got something to say. We're going to send it back to the 9-piece.
All right. Yarmouth, Maine! Wow. I'll tell you what, I don't care that I have to drive from Long Island, New York every time I have to be here. I would drive every hour of the day, every month, every year for the rest of my life if it meant being here in front of all of you at this great state of Maine and at Limitless Wrestling. God damn, man. God damn! No. That's very sweet. That's very sweet. I have to thank you guys. You guys don't even know how instrumental you are to me. First of all, Happy New Year, everyone. 2024, you could say, was a lot of endings for Evil Gay for the dime piece. Art officially ended. I share the same sentiment. It was the end of my brotherhood, my friendship, and my tag teamship with Ricky Smokes. Again, similar. But it wasn't all great. It was the end also of my dream of going all the way in the Vacation Land Cup to one day wrestle for the Limitless title.
You still will!
Thank you. I mean, hell, I got busted wide open in the middle of this ring. I bled buckets, still won, still went on to the Final Four. Wrestled with just a Band-Aid and a wrap on my head to stop the bleeding. And I still just couldn't get the job done. Well, I was gonna work my way up there, but we did have something great come out of this year. Evil Gay is officially a WWE ID prospect. Oh man. I think you guys just like to see me cry. That's why you do that. But we're talking about 2024. We got to start talking about 2025. This new year, there's a change happening. I can feel it. Everyone can sense it. Something's got to change here at Limitless Wrestling. Last year, I said it was my year. This year, I'm doubling down. 2025 is the year of Evil Gay, is the year of the dime piece, and I will do what I set out to do many years ago when I walked through that curtain to this ring. I will climb the mountain, I will get to the top, I will sit on the throne that I am destined to sit on as your, everyone here's Limitless Heavyweight World Champion.
What do you say, Johnny?
The shot's been called, and he said it. He came as close can be at the Vacation Land Cup last year in Lewiston. The Thunder. Wait a minute.
I took no greater joy in my life punching him in the at the Limitless Rumble. No greater joy.
Aaron, this is gonna be the year of the Zone of Violence. That's what you meant to say. Yeah. This is gonna be the year of Big Flex Woo. And you know who else this is gonna be the year of? The main character, Mr. Right Now, Aiden Aggro.
Aaron Rourke, cut short. Mr. Right Now, as it were, on his way. A-double-G-R-O, Aiden Aggro, flanked by J-Heru.
I gotta be honest, I'm surprised they have this much pep in their step after what happened last Sunday in Herman, Maine.
Yeah.
Street fight style against one Alexander Lee and AC Baby, Ace Romero.
Yes, indeed. They got their clocks cleaned, to say the least. Great.
Hey, you already know. You all... You already know it's the A-double-G-R-O. Aaron Rourke. Well done. Well done. Well done, Aaron Rourke. Thank you for getting the crowd ready for the main character. You really warmed them up for me, baby, and I appreciate you. But the A-double-G-R-O's got a little business to take care of himself. And if you don't mind, bye-bye.
Skedaddle.
Out.
Says J-Heru. Hold on.
Folks,
The alternative.
folks, I don't have this on the format until a little bit later on, but I think that we're off to the races.
Not wasting any time now. Aaron Rourke taking flight.
I mean, the bell hasn't rung yet, all things considered. And what is this? And Anthony Greene is got a little nervous there for a second.
Not strangers by any means, Aaron Rourke.
This is happening now, folks. This
Card.
we didn't have this on until like a little bit later, but my goodness, match number 2, Anthony Greene set to take on Aiden Aggro.
Both combatants coming off of a loss in Herman. Aggro in the tag team street fight. Anthony Greene against the venerable Hurricane John Walters. A reset here in Yarmouth, but this is personal. Walking, hold on. Oh! Sent to the floor. Last time around in our four-way here in Yarmouth, neither of these gents were involved in the fall.
Come on!
Peru, stomping away.
Gina!
Greene.
Gina Monty is better than that. Turn around. J-Heru throwing in Anthony Greene the hard way. We're underway.
Anthony Greene cradling that left knee, and now Aggro starting this bout at an advantage.
We saw Anthony Greene this past December at the Limitless Rumble in an opening four-way match with one Aiden Aggro, Colin Lycan, and Zach Patterson. A shout out to the Land Shark. Was supposed to set to take on Zach Patterson tonight. Zach Patterson has a mystery opponent from what I understand now.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully we can get that one back on the docket soon. But it was in that match that Aiden Aggro and Anthony Greene sort of had it out for each other. And, well, they're going to get to answer each other tonight back at Yarmouth, Maine.
Yes, indeed. This was due to happen inevitably. It is kicking things off, our second bout, as it were, here. Hold on, color wheel. Sticks the elbow. Yeah, no better time to get this one out of the way than to kick off the new year here in Yarmouth. Close that great divide, as it were.
Absolutely. You know, you take a look at Aiden Aggro's 2024. The first half that is undefeated. Undefeated. But it was at that Vacation Land Cup where that mixed bag started with that loss in the semifinals against one Dezmond Cole. He lost to Ace Romero back here in Yarmouth, Maine. The tag match against Zillafah 2, he did not win the Fatal 4-Way. He did not win the Limitless Rumble. Him and J-Heru lost the tag team match. Folks, that's the other half of the year. If that's how he's planning on making it 2025, I assure you, we may not be seeing a lot of Aiden Aggro here in Limitless Wrestling. He needs to turn the tide tonight. We talk about the great divide. He needs to divide this half of the year to start now in the form of victory against Anthony Greene, who last week, and this is the thing, he might be able to catch him, Johnny. Last week in Herman, Maine, Anthony Greene, you might even call it an upset, was defeated by the former Ring of Honor Pure Champion Hurricane John Walters. What a contest. If you have not seen it yet, that is available for you now on replay on IWTV.
Yes,
but folks, he might be able to catch Anthony Greene slipping perhaps.
And Anthony Greene started at a deficit, but now, hold on, jacks the jaw, watch the neck breaker!
Nicely done by Anthony Greene. Like I said, needs to get back into the win column of his own. Had a hand injury, could not compete in the Limitless Rumble that night after that Fatal 4-Way. Again, that is a beautiful super kick from Anthony Greene. I do not want to take away anything from one Hurricane John Walters. I hope that we see John Walters back here very soon, but Anthony Greene is in desperate need of a win before he himself heads back to Japan this spring.
Sticks the suplex, Anthony Greene rallying back, but you can see, Top Shelf, the damage has been done. That early onslaught by J-Heru, who now is trying to fan his charge back to life.
How great was seeing J-Heru get driven through that door just 6 days ago, Joe.
Oh, the skewers. Oh, it was a great day.
Serve me up that every Sunday as a barbecue.
And now Anthony Greene
to the buckle here, belly to back, floats over, turns him inside out.
An old reliable out of Anthony Greene. Always quick to follow this up, and he's got options from this top rope. Walking, talking, flying.
He was not falling that time to the floor. He is in fact flying. Only two, says Gina Monty.
If he was falling, it was with style. Now, the scoop. Don't like that.
Anthony Greene, known for his innovation of offense, known for just how graceful he is. Sometimes the most effective stuff is the least graceful.
Oh, yeah.
Throw your opponent onto the ropes.
Yes.
Not off the ropes, not into the ropes, on the ropes.
Steel cables. Ugh. But now Aggro in a bad way, and Anthony Greene hammering on the outside.
And I gotta be honest, I would not try to stick into a street fight atmosphere with Aiden Aggro on the outside. J-Heru lives and breathes on the outside of the ring. And absolutely. Now, Gina Monty, as we always say, needs to have eyes in the back of her head. There's this allegiance still, too. We don't talk about it enough with one Sidney Bakabella, with Channing Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys were inseparable last Sunday.
I mean, how many envelopes has Aiden Aggro gotten as a result of Sidney Bakabella?
Well, I'm telling you right now, has he really been earning those envelopes lately?
Well.
Has he?
Well.
The proof is in the pudding, Johnny
Yes, sir.
Torres. Dezmond Cole's looking pretty unstoppable. Big victory this past Sunday against Matt Cardona with all those odds stacked against him. Mark Sterling, the numbers game. Dezmond Cole's used to it by now.
Yes. We will see how that pans out in our main event. Aggro coming in hot. Anthony Greene right across the chin, right on the button.
Ring awareness there.
Oh.
Could be so much prettier if he can climb these ropes. Got hooked. Not quite. Shoots off as Aiden Aggro. Catches a boot to the face. Trying to reel him in. Anthony Greene, perhaps a tornado DDT incoming here. Aggro reverses. Throws one, gets caught with an overhand right from Anthony Greene.
But Heru!
And again. No, wrong part of town. Whoa!
Air driver!
Oh, drives a face first into the canvas. Cover, 2, and through. Only 2.
My word. Yeah, 2 3/4, 2 7/8, but that snapmare driver, a vintage Aiden Aggro maneuver, got all of it. Anthony Greene in a bad way. Yarmouth rallying behind the alternative, the best thing in wrestling. And he needs that high wrestling IQ now more than ever.
About to get hooked up here. Northern Light style bomb, not quite. Anthony Greene with a go behind very quickly. And perhaps so much prettier. Gotta muscle him over.
Chop it away.
That Tamikaze-esque maneuver, though, as the run and the step up, adding all the more impact. Schoolboy from Aiden Aggro, but rolls all the way through. Could be that. Well, you got Northern Lights bomb again, perhaps. Oh!
Sticks the driver.
Only 2, says Gina Monty.
Aiden Aggro, he's landing all the heavy artillery. Anthony Greene, he's got plenty of that heavy artillery in his own right. So much prettier hasn't landed yet. The alternate ending, waiting in the wings potentially. Not if Aiden Aggro has anything to say about it, however.
But the puzzled look on his face, surprise that he has not picked up this victory. Is it that much of a surprise? Do your homework. Aiden Aggro's last win came last June, Johnny Torres.
And we all know the well of Anthony Greene runs deep. He can take a beating.
Oh, how do you do? I don't speak sign language, but I certainly know what that means.
Yes.
Aggro now, putting Anthony Greene up to the top turnbuckle. And now he wants the support from the crowd. He is not going to get it.
Good luck with that.
Half-hearted at best. Chop to Anthony Greene once again, the former Limitless Wrestling Champion, the former 2-time Limitless Wrestling Champion.
Yes, indeed.
The only person to be a 2-time Limitless Wrestling Champion. Perhaps, though, until tonight, Channing Thomas looking to become the second ever, only the second ever, 2-time Limitless Wrestling Champion at the expense of the big Mufa, Dezmond Cole. Turns him inside out. Oh!
The spinning suplex off the second, Anthony Greene.
Yeah, only 2. Only 2.
But AG quick to follow up. Once that's so much prettier. I think he's got it locked up. Stepping off.
Third time is still not the shot. I thought he had him, Johnny. Had him scouted. Gets that super kick once again. To the outside goes Aiden Aggro. J-Heru trying to fan him down here.
Aggro in a bad way, and they're both in the drop zone. But Heru gets cleaned out.
It's an even trade-off. I'll take J-Heru getting hurt.
Nobody home on the bicycle kick. Anthony Greene with the clothesline.
Oh, bodies laying on the floor. I thought J-Heru got the worst of it. I was incorrect. That award belongs to Aiden Aggro, and it is an award that nobody wants to win. Anthony Greene now, ready to pick the bones.
Oh, he senses.
Could be that brain eater. No, once again, a fourth time, Johnny. A fourth time. He's got to get it. He has got to find a way.
So much prettier. Got it this time.
You got to make that cover, Johnny. Cover. Oh, come on. Oh, he got it in a nick of time at the expense of J-Heru. J-Heru mustering up every bit of energy he had to wake up and put the foot on the rope.
Oh, Anthony
Aggro.
Oh, Anthony Greene is about to dissect J-Heru. Look at the look in the eyes of the alternative.
Hey, Johnny, do you know why the brain eater wouldn't work on J-Heru?
Why is
Never
that?
mind, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Anyways.
Anthony Greene, so much prettier, has been aired out. Might be pondering that alternate ending.
Overhand, right? Aggressive is Anthony Greene here.
It's a good hand, as it were.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, that is not like Anthony Greene, but I do. Oh, he's had enough, and I wouldn't have done that. I would not have done that. Table-topped.
Steps off the back. Tornado DDT.
Anthony Greene may have cost himself here, Johnny.
Shining Wizard.
Center of the ring. This could be a no-brainer. Gets up.
Here is your winner, the main character, Aiden Aggro.
Johnny, we have never seen Anthony Greene lose his cool quite like that. And I gotta be honest, I think that's what cost him shoving Gina Butt. He's lucky he didn't just get disqualified right there. That would have been bad enough, but Aggro able to pull out the nuke.
Anthony Greene, between the 4 attempts on the So Much Prettier, was not on the game that he needed to be to contend with J-Heru and Aiden Aggro. And as you had said,
What is going on?
The temper running over made all the difference.
That is just so out of place, Johnny. I can't put my finger on that. Why?
After last month's four-way, it was too personal for Anthony Greene to stomach.
I mean, I think if you're Anthony Greene, you're thinking to yourself, that's why the frustration. He had 2 straight losses, at least here at Limitless. His frustration, he didn't want to make it 3. He found himself in the losing end. That's 3 straight losses for Anthony Greene. And
that's unheard of here in Limitless
you heard
Wrestling.
What I said about Aiden Aggro. He needed the win desperately, but now Anthony Greene finds himself in a situation where that may be the last time we see him before he heads back to Japan in the spring. I'm not sure.
Anthony Greene's got that microphone.
I'd like to hear what he has to say.
I'm going to turn over my commentary microphone to the lovely Sam Leterna.
I thought this would have happier ending. I thought this would have been a lot better of an ending. I can admit when I'm wrong, but I think you guys can admit that every time I leave and I come back, what was that? Do you guys want to hear what I have to say? You want this guy to shut me up? Want me to talk? All right. Every time I come back to Limitless, I have 2 goals. To make Limitless Wrestling stronger and make the New England and Maine scene better. Rourke, right before J-Heru interrupted him, said something that really resonated with me, that there's change in the air. Do you guys feel it?
seeing what we could do in Lewiston, Maine, does it feel like there's change in the air? So tonight's gonna be the start. 2025 will be Limitless Wrestling's best year to date.
Anthony Greene laying out on the line. His shortcomings, his frustration. He understands what he needs to do. And I gotta be honest, I will tell you this, I agree with him, that every time he does step into the ring, he leaves Maine professional wrestling better, he leaves New England professional wrestling better, and he leaves professional wrestling better.
I told you! It's you, man! It's you! That's us! That's what we
Excuse me. Hi, hello. I wanted to get a word with the three of you.
Ethan Scott, you need to shave!
I'm not Ethan!
I'm done! Ethan, you gotta shave!
This is endless.
You see that,
it's endless.
Sam?
Okay.
Did you see that man?
I did.
I
did. Aggro, with your win tonight, this takes you off of the losing streak that you had been on since VLC.
Right.
Congratulations.
We back, baby. We back leveling up.
But Heru helped you win the match, it would appear, and this seems to be such a pattern between the two of you. Can you win a match by yourself, Aggro? I know that's a hard question to ask, but it needs to be posited.
I feel like I'm being accused right now, Ru. Sam, I don't think we need to get into the nitty-gritty details. The fact of the matter is, AWGRO went out there against Anthony Greene and leveled up. Phase 1 is complete. But Sam, Phase 1, complete. But there's still money to be made. Still leveling up to do. Now, if you could take your happy ass out of here,
Skedaddle.
we still got work to do.
So you're telling me there's another phase?
I'm telling you, bye.
Skedaddle.
Go on. Bye, Sam. Good talking to you.
No, we gotta get this shit back, my boy! You see that shit?
And now let's continue the Great Divide with the following contest scheduled for one fall.
Top shelf Troy Nelson being joined now by Sam Leterna. Yes, Sam, you can buy me a beer at Thompson's Point. It would not hurt my feelings.
I think I'll buy you a couple of beers. Yeah. Well, we have a fun time on the call that night.
Yes. Talk about, having fun. This is not going to be fun. This is going to be all business if you're one Tiara James.
Oh, yes. Tiara James debuts Limitless Wrestling tonight, but she's no stranger to the Northeast wrestling scene. She told me earlier today, this is just business for her.
And that's exactly it. That's what I said. The mood changes. She's not here to have a good time. She does not get paid by the hour.
Yeah.
She wants to be back here at Limitless Wrestling, and she doesn't do that by having to stay here for an hour.
Yeah, but if she wants to come back to Limitless Wrestling, she's going to have to get that W over one of the most dominant women in 2024, looking to prop herself for a successful 2025. Her opponent, Gabby Forza.
Yes, absolutely. Gabby Forza. Again, her second appearance here at Limitless Wrestling in less than a week, last Sunday at the Morgan Hills Event Center. And what was supposed to be a singles contest against Becca.
It wasn't a singles contest.
Well, exactly. That's the thing. It was not the dream match she wanted because of one Paris Van Dale sticking her head into the mix.
Well, that quickly turned into a triple threat match, but Gabby Forza, undeterred, still victorious, even against Becca and Paris Van Dale.
But that seems to be the trend, isn't it, Sam? Always changing. Gabby can always change her vantage point. Change. Much like tonight. It was supposed to be Billy Starks in there tonight. Taking on Gabby Forza, who once again found out in the middle of the week that it's going to change. You got to pivot, and you got to just change what your game plan is when you have a completely different opponent on a couple days' notice.
Absolutely, but Gabby is the kind of wrestler who always stays ready, be it training in the ring, training at the gym, and even when she has to, do something surprise on the fly in the ring, she's able to do that. And I think part of that is attributed to her athletic acumen, but also her positive mindset that I think she brings in through life.
Absolutely, and that is what has brought her so much success. She qualified for her first Vacation Land Cup.
Making it to the finals.
Absolutely, made it to the finals despite her injuries and gave it her all again. Let's send it over to Rich to hear all about it.
Introducing first to my left, from the top of the top, top tier Tiara James.
You can't hear them because they're booing.
And her opponent in the corner to my right, from Long Island, New York. Weighing in tonight at 185 pounds, your homie, the Nomi, Gabby Forza.
New York representation in this one. Gabby Forza, a pre-8, a pro graduate, like I said earlier, under the house of Aaron Rourke. That is Pat Buck and Brian Myers.
Yeah,
prize female student since well, maybe you heard of her, Chris Statlander.
Oh, you know, in fact, I used to wrestle her here and
yes,
there.
Indeed. Absolutely. Which is why Sam had to go into an early retirement.
That is very true.
Tiara James as well originally got her start with the T2T Academy. My dear friend Logan Black, as I understand it, spending time with the Adams camp, I believe, out of New Jersey now.
Oh, yeah. Team Adams. She wrestles out of New Jersey, works very hard. Training out there, can't take that away from her. Not a big fan of the attitude. She's coming into a new place. I feel like she should be a little more humble, especially given the fact that Gabby has been so dominant. I don't think Tiara's coming in with the right mindset.
That's the thing. Again, she didn't know about this match until the middle of the week as well.
Exactly.
So here we go. All right, cartwheel contest. Gabby wins, I believe. Not exactly sure. We'll have to. I'll get in there. I'll do a cartwheel.
You'll do a cartwheel.
I'll do a cartwheel. I've done one or two in my time. Tie up, no dice going through the legs there. Tiara James, who, again, looks less than impressed with Gabby Forza, who has done nothing but impress the folks here in Yarmouth and beyond.
I mean, did you hear the ovation that Gabby Forza gets every time?
Every time.
It's so organic, and you can't replicate that kind of endearment from the fans.
She's an organic type of gal, and that type of competitor. What you see is what you get. She is, wears it on her sleeve, and I think that has proven to be the better for her. She is fed off of this crowd, has risen to the ranks at the Battle Royal, in a lot of pain in that Battle Royal to get herself into the Vacation Land Cup, and she used the fans here at this Yarmouth Ambets to power through and punch her ticket for the Colisée this past August.
Oh, beautiful foresight there by Forza.
Foresight of Forza.
I know, that wasn't intentional, but here we are.
And if we stay into this mode, a Samoan drop, we will not be here long. Tiara James kicking out, count of 2.
And something to note, these two ladies are doing first-time battle here at Limitless, but they're no strangers to each other in other parts of the Northeast, so there's just a smidge of familiarity in tag team action. They've had one singles match before.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was going to say, and again, think of this, I wouldn't call this Gabby's home promotion, but my goodness, as far as New England goes, it certainly
one
is.
Of them. Yeah, absolutely.
But Tiara James enjoyed her 15 minutes of fame. If I was her, and I'm not, I would turn around right now.
But you know what? Okay. Well, a little too much gloating there, Tiara. Now you're going to feel the wrath of Gabby Forza. Goes for that cover. Strong cover there.
At the count of 2, once again, consummate about the cover. And sometimes you might be able to catch your opponent sleeping. Why not be consummate about the cover? Get the 3 count. If you're not pinning your opponent, you're not trying to win.
Exactly.
Gabby Forza steps up, perhaps. Wait a minute.
Sense of imperativeness there from Tiara James. A little bit of ruthlessness with that hair deal. Wow.
Tiara James going to take some time to recover. I think she might be able to take some extended time. Gabby Forza slamming right into the back of her head.
Yeah, that can't feel good. And Tiara James, we haven't seen her here at Limitless before today, but the end of 2024 was quite a run for her. She managed to have a title match against the Knockouts World Champion, Masha Slamovich, over at Fourth Rope Wrestling. Big opportunity for her. Definitely showed her wrestling prowess in that match.
Certainly does. Masha Slamovich, no stranger here at Limitless Wrestling. We've seen her in that Russian chain match against Delmi XO.
Oh, gosh,
we know that Delmi XO can also strive in those environments, and she is going to have to, because tonight it's last sister standing. I know we have you on for that one, Sam, as Delmi XO takes on Ashley Vox a little bit later on in this broadcast.
Yes, it all culminates in this one match. Which sister will reign supreme after, quite frankly, such an emotional, heated couple of months?
As I understand that the mother of the Madranos is here tonight.
Wow.
Actually,
Hopefully, Mother Madrano doesn't have to go into the ring to split these ladies up because it's going to be
a
a
little
barn
bit too
burner
late for that.
match.
Tiara James, basement drop kick once again right into that cover. You see, just throwing that forearm across the face of Gabby, adding a little extra pain into that cover. Chinlock applied.
Absolutely. Tiara James, very competent all-arounder, I would say. She can do a little bit of the acrobatic feats. She can do a bit of the technical wrestling. But this is something very par for the course from a Damian Adams student.
Absolutely. You think about who's come out of that academy, especially a knack for the female talent. How about Deanna Perrazzo as well?
Absolutely. Deanna Perrazzo, Wendy Chu, Tasha Steeles, and so many more.
Yeah, the list that goes on and on. An excellent track record with the women of that tri-state area. Interesting maneuver there, looking for some sort of a blockbuster. Almost just clips the neck of Gabby Forza, who's able to kick out at the count of 2.
Tiara James looking to get out of here early.
And again, Tiara James wants to be that next great product of that place. Again, getting that start, T2T. Getting the finishing school, as it was. The Damian Adams, the expertise.
Yeah, well, as I've said, the wrestling is there. It's just her humble, or rather non-humble
Her
approach.
lack thereof.
Yeah. And now Gabby Forza, known for her strength, hoisting up Tiara James, who's yet to release that submission. Will Gabby falter here? Maybe, and she does. But, Tiara James not letting go. Push her in there, Gabby. There you go.
Forza trying to get the wherewithal here. Coming in hot. Moves out of the way. Goes Tiara James coming in. Steps up, knee lands flush. Gonna take her back down. Tiara James trying to put together some combination here from the second rope. Nicely done. Missile drop kick. Landing flush. Center of the ring. Cover. Could be an upset. And only 2. Only 2.
Oh, going for another cover. Both legs hooked this time.
And what did I tell you, Sam? Consummate covers, a third time's a charm. Only 2.
In 2025, I'd like to see more consummate covers in pro wrestling.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. You wear your opponent out. Force them to kick out.
Yes.
You want to get out. You don't want to be caught sleeping with your shoulders down.
Every moment counts. If you don't pin your opponent and you take a moment to recuperate yourself, then, well, you're not getting that opportunity to stay on your opponent, wear them out.
Absolutely, and that's what Tiara James did. Now with the vertical base coming back for Gabby, Tiara looking to put her right back down, putting those boots to the midsection. Now choking Gabby Forza with that boot.
Very smart idea by Tiara James. I think that Gabby Forza is a wrestler who thrives when she's on her feet. The ground game is more so Tiara's strength, I'd say, than Gabby's. But this might be a little bit poorly thought out. I think this is a little bit cocky, in my opinion. And I'm not saying you're going to awaken the beast in Gabby. You know, she's a very nice person, but she's not one to play around with in the ring.
Absolutely. Tiara James, meanwhile, looking for style points.
Style points.
Again, it's one thing if that's how we're going to remember you, but it's all about the wins and losses. And you look at the women that have come to Limitless. Think about Maggie Lee. She's had a lot to say. She sat right up here in this position with me.
Yes, she did.
Never again, please. Please don't let her hear this. Gabby Forza.
I'm going to tell her.
Please don't. No. I prefer you not.
She scares you a little bit?
Gabby Forza. Avalanche into the corner of Tiara James. Reminds me of my ex-girlfriend.
Oh, no.
Yelling at me. At me, Sam.
And now Gabby Forza charging the upper back of Tiara James.
Call that an Oklahoma Stampede tonight by way of Long Island. Only a 2.
And this is that strength, that dominance we've come to know from Gabby Forza over the last year and a half or so. And to the point of,
she could be looking
for rearing up.
She's known for her spear, but if she's a gnome, folks, it's a spore.
A spore?
It is a spore. All those mushrooms that you see where the gnomes gather, this is a spore incoming.
Will the spore connect? No, Tiara James had it scouted. Charting out her next move now. Wow!
Catches her knee to the back. Center of the ring. Upset. Gets only a 2. Only a 2, Sam Leterna. Tiara James cannot believe it. And again, now is not the time to slow down.
No, she's got to actually kick it into 4th gear now.
Well, she's calling for the finish, though. She's got something in mind, perhaps. 3rd, bottom rope, 2nd rope.
Oh, very ambitious. Let's see if this pays off.
Scouting Gabby Forza.
Oh, cross-body attempt. Forza catching her, and now...
Well, that's it out!
Brutal!
Oh, my word! Forget about it, Gabby. Forza's victorious.
Here is your winner, your homie, the Nomi, Gabby Forza!
That Rikishi, listen to this crowd. That Rikishi driver has gotten her 2 victories here in Limitless Wrestling in 6 days, Sam. Less than a week, 2 victories.
I'd say she should continue using that.
I gotta be honest,
Wow.
it's that type of gumption, this type of attitude. She's gotta be knocking on the door of a Limitless Wrestling Championship bout.
I'd say so.
Keep racking up these victories, Sam.
And you know, for years we've kind of been wondering, will there ever be a female Limitless Wrestling champ? I think one day it will, and it could be Gabby Forza.
It could be in 2025, Sam. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to see you back here for Last Sister Standing.
Yes.
We've got Johnny Torres coming up next.
Can't wait, guys. I'm going to go do some interviews.
Sam has 213 interviews lined up that she will get done before 10:30 tonight, or else she does not get to go home.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Oh boy, Top Shelf Troy. We met this tandem in unison for the first time in Herman 6 days ago. We're being reintroduced here in Yarmouth. We're swiping right.
I would not swipe right on. Hello! How do you do?
So can somebody get Troy a kerchief? Perhaps Top Shelf Troy needs a moment. And in the meantime, swipe right, being joined by Susannah. Top Shelf Troy is swiping right. He has never swiped right more in one 3-second interval than he has tonight. And now, Ricky Smokes, Brad Baylor, The Smoke Show and Beautiful collectively, and Susannah making their presence known. And my word, Top Shelf Troy, you've never experienced a great divide quite like this, have you?
I don't remember my name right now. I'm glad I didn't wear the same thing tonight, Johnny.
Yeah, no, you were planning on it.
Is that Savannah? I know who she is.
Oh, yeah.
It's been oh my. It is the year of our Lord, 2025, baby. We are back. We are so back.
And the lords and ladies are upon us here in Limitless Wrestling.
See, it looks like Brad and Ricky already found their partner. I'm still looking for mine. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. Why don't we? Hey, I'll come in there and do it. You know, I can come in there if you like.
Brad Baylor, Ricky Smokes.
Sorry, yes, WWE ID Prospects. Did you over that? I forgot my name during that entire entrance. I don't know where I am right now.
We will catch
Sorry, I'm stepping on your board.
Up on the proceedings. And now.
That would have cured my norovirus last week, Johnny.
Good heavens. Oh! We're playing basketball! I got my jock jams ready.
What is... Oh, I know who it is.
You know hoops.
We got ourselves a tag team contest. So now, I don't feel the same way about Jermaine Marbury's manager as I do Swipe Right's manager. Can you understand that a little better?
What? They got curves?
I don't feel the same.
Yo.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on a second.
Smokes has something to say.
Oh, good.
Jermaine, this is one of the biggest opportunities of your career. And you got yourself a basketball as a tag team partner, a mascot.
Bro. What, you want to fight the Philly finale?
We are the hottest tag team in the Northeast, maybe even the country.
Wrestling Open Tag Team Champions.
It's Swipe Right, by the way. I mean, look at it like this. That's no way to speak to a Limitless Wrestling legend. Because that's exactly who I am. And my boy, Brad Baylor is the hottest 20-year-old prospect in the country.
I won't disagree,
And
Johnny.
Susannah, well, she's super
Susannah, yes.
duper hot.
Yes.
So if you two want to come down and get dunked on, regardless by the end of the night, all of these people are going to be swiping right.
No, you said Savannah, you were thinking about Georgia, you were thinking about peaches.
I'm thinking about peaches, I'll tell you that.
Yo, Ricky, I don't know if you got ears, but it sounds like everyone here is swiping left.
Oh!
On them, maybe.
That means they're not interested.
I'd buy a rose to send it to Susannah.
Talking about a kiss from a rose. But hold on.
So how about you do us all a favor and you shut your mid-ass up?
Oh my.
Mid-ass?
We're talking basketball.
Oh yeah. Is Benny gonna compete?
I think he could match wits at the very least with Ricky Smokes.
And as for my tag team partner, no. Fortunately for you, it's not Benny.
Oh.
My tag team partner got a little more energy,
What?
a little more air,
What?
and a little more bounce.
What? Wait a minute.
Sugar Dunkerton?
Oh, well, yes, please. But that's not the song of Shook D. Oh, baby! That's a blue chip prospect.
You
Holy
want to
cow!
talk about your prospects? He had the introduction to the Yarmouth faithful in the Limitless Rumble, and tonight looks like he's going to make his return to tag team action.
My word, what do you get when you mix a slam dunk contest and a home run derby together? You get the team of Jermaine Marbury and Milo Mirra.
You talk about high energy. This is certainly going to be unique.
My word, this is a first time ever for this team, and
that might be the downfall, though, Johnny.
But you
they have energy. They have a lot of great character. They are great wrestlers, but they do not have the camaraderie that Swipe Right has shown over the past year.
But how
over
many-
Wrestling Open, and now that they've both been ID'd, they're only going to get to compete against the absolute best tag teams, not just in the Northeast, but the entire country, I have to believe.
but how many upsets have we seen Marbury and Mirra collectively notch?
In singles contests, Johnny.
Sir,
in
yes.
singles contests. This is a completely different animal. And now Susannah out there. I mean, how could they not win?
I mean, Marbury's experienced in the 2-on-2 scene. Milo Mirra, gotta believe he's jettisoned another person up that pogo stick before. There's probably a game plan here. And with Benny the Basketball at ringside, combating Susannah, I'm fascinated to see how this tag team contest turns out.
Maybe it's not too late to make it a six-man tag. I'll pop the basketball. I'll go up on the apron. She's added to the contest. I was in the Rumble. Why can't I just,
Well, somebody is swiping right. Milo Mirra, Ricky Smokes. Bell rings, we are off.
Tag team contest, folks. Here we are. Thank you again for following along. If you're watching us on YouTube, let us know how we're doing. If you're watching on IWTV, let us know how we're doing. Use that hashtag, The Great Divide, at LW Maine. Swipe right, yes. We get it, Smokes.
Oh, yeah. Guys on Tinder, we get it.
You know, we saw a contest this past Sunday with Swipe Right at the Herman
Maine
at the Morgan Hills Event Center. Again,
Alec.
Aaron, you might talk about kryptonite. Talk about people's wrestling kryptonites. Mine was always not drinking the alcohol. Anyway, what I'm getting at is Aaron Rourke seems to be the kryptonite of one Ricky Smokes, Johnny.
Yes, indeed.
That proved it again this past Sunday in Herman, Maine. Brad Baylor in, hip toss over from Milo Mirra.
Brad Baylor, a lot of main event experience under his belt already, even making his Limitless Wrestling debut. But Milo Mirra, and as extreme as it gets, the prize of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy's graduating class of this past year. And now Marbury.
Got them ups, baby!
The prize of Rucker Park.
I'll say, this man is worth his weight in 86 Fleer Michael Jordan cards, I'll tell you this.
The dribbling,
top prospect.
the dribbling skills of Spud Webb, the perimeter game of Mookie Blaylock, and now drilled home the sledge does Milo Mirra.
If you're from the Boston area like myself, shooting threes like Mr. Eddie House.
Oh yeah, Boston is the house where threes have been perfected.
I have all the penchant for one Brian Scalabrine, that would be me. Marbury incoming, cross body. Catches smokes. Brad Baylor now. The 20-year-old phenom and WWE ID prospect.
The scoop, the slam, and Marbury follows up, splashing, covering, only 2.
Marbury, multiple exchanges here in the early going between the two. Snap Mare down from Marbury, puts Brad Baylor down. Mirra, beautiful elbow, nicely done. Into the cover, 2.
I gotta believe Milo Mirra be really good at street ball. You know, 2-on-2, first to 21.
How about slam ball like on Spike TV with the trampolines? Imagine taking that pogo stick to the trick. Sounds incredibly dangerous.
I like it a lot.
Wildly dangerous.
Also terrible, yes.
Yes! Hooray for me!
And
yes!
Susannah!
Do not change the camera, damn it, Harry!
Oh,
What are
Susannah!
you doing to me, Harry?
Oh, Susannah, do not cry for Troy!
Who? Me? Oh, drop kick for Brad Baylor. Nicely done. Harry, I'll come back there so fast. Tag once again
Baylor.
from Ricky Smokes.
In the
Smoke
driver's
show. Nicely done.
Heart attack-esque maneuver with the drop kick into the cover, only good for 2.
And you heard Smokes say it himself at Herman, Maine this past Sunday. He's finally found a tag team partner that he feels is on his level. You know, that is go say that Aaron Rourke was not that member when they were a member of Art. It was not Ava Everett when he was a member of Art.
But hold on, Brad Baylor, behind referee Eric Greenleaf's back, wrenching away at the throat of Milo Mirra. Ricky Smokes picking up the bones.
The defense sign, folks, will surely get people to chant defense. Oh, I see the basketball represents D.
Yeah.
I see how that works.
Yeah.
Baylor now, throwing up Milo Mirra and a big boot from Ricky Smokes. Cover, 2, and only 2.
We gotta get you to a basketball game. Brad Baylor drills home the stump.
Driving that knee into the back. Milo Mirra, and if this is your first time seeing him, you saw him come to the ring on a pogo stick. Well, it's one thing for him to make an entrance on a pogo stick, but when your offense is pogo stick heavy, when you introduce it to the concept of the match without it even coming into the wrestling ring, as a Mark Sterling, smart Mark, found out the hard way this past Sunday. And while he walked away with the victory with a bunch of shenanigans,
and then the main event.
As he made his presence felt, Buffa for sure owes Milo Mirra one, I'll tell you that.
Yes, indeed.
Interjecting himself in our main event, taking out smart Mark Sterling and neutralizing him. Looking to find his first victory here at Limitless Wrestling, and I just don't know if it's going to come tonight at the expense of Swipe Right.
Very well could. We've seen Swipe Right take their eye off the ball. We saw it 6 days ago. We've seen Ricky Smokes do that in bouts past. And Jermaine Marbury has always been one to capitalize on opportunity in the face of adversity. But Mirra, in a bad way.
Big forearm from Ricky Smokes, tagging in Brad Baylor.
Well-honed game plan between the two members of Swipe Right.
You talk about the amount of time that Brad Baylor has developed in such a short amount of time. I got my start at pro wrestling at 22 years old. He has a year and change already under his belt at 20.
Yeah.
So many of his best years are still to come, and he's going to get to develop them. Apparently, with Ricky Smokes right by his side, tag in to Jermaine Marbury.
Pro Wrestling's all-star point guard. Crossed him over.
He got him slipping.
He broke his ankle.
Broke his ankles.
Drove it home.
Put Smokes in a cast. Those ankles are broken.
And now Marbury again.
Caught him.
It's like his Uncle Stefan.
Oh, shooting some b-ball outside of the school.
Tri-State
I know a couple of guys that are up to no good, and they are getting beaten up right now.
But hold on.
Nicely done.
Feels like the kind of combo into the cover.
Only 2. I'd have considered that an upset, Johnny.
Feels like a Stephon Marbury to a Kenyon Martin once upon a time. That's an old joke. Anyway.
Stephon Marbury? Is a Stephon Marbury?
Oh, yeah.
I'm baseball, football, and pro wrestling. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I'm a basketball guy.
Back in the day.
Oh, yeah. But now, hold on. He was in the drop zone.
The wherewithal gets him out of that drop zone. Gonna regroup here. Maybe they need me to go over there. I'll go over and help them.
You wait, never mind.
No, okay.
No, probably bad. Anyways, Marbury was in the drop zone for that Mamba splash, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. But Milo, Mirra.
What is this?
Scoped out. Dialed in. Oh! Cleans out both members of Swipe Right. Swiping down.
Crowd letting them hear it here tonight in Yarmouth.
They already knew they liked Milo Mirra from the Rumble. They were certain that they liked Milo Mirra after last Sunday in Herman. And if they needed any more of an insurance policy, they're getting it with this newfound tandem.
He just said, get the pogo.
Right into my veins.
A lot of utility items here being involved. I'm not necessarily sure what is.
Ball in!
Oh! Boom shakalaka! Oh, to say he's heating up!
Yeah, that's full of fire. My God, I can't do that. Holy hell! Milo Mirra. Milo Mirra and Jermaine Marbury in the driver's seat.
We're gonna be doing the Gino dance soon here like it's TD Garden. Marbury! Oh no! Get out of the way. Baylor, wherewithal.
Fireman's carry. Jermaine Marbury, blind tag.
Ricky was able to get out of the way. Shoots off Marbury.
Scooped off. Last vacation. Cover.
Gets up.
Here are your winners, Brad Baylor and the Smoke Show, Ricky Smokes, Swipe Right.
A knee-jerk insult to injury. One of the most treasured tandem maneuvers in Limitless Wrestling history. Maneuver utilized by Swipe Right to put down Jermaine Marbury.
I'm very conflicted, Johnny. I'm always unbiased. However, if Swipe Right wins, we get to see her.
Wait a minute.
But not in this match. I don't like that. I don't care for this. Come on, Betty, do something.
Susannah called for it, and what Susannah wants, Susannah gets.
Does she want me?
Well, hold on.
Probably not.
Oh, well. Benny.
Benny, come on.
Benny, the
Benny, if I were you, I'd get out of there. Oh, no, not Benny! What did he do to you? No!
Benny!
Oh!
Oh! AC effing baby!
You're not gonna stand for this! I'd get out of there, Benny, now. Take her opportunity. Ace Romero's back in Yarmouth! Clear that ring!
And we were not expecting him in Herman 6 days ago. We were not expecting him here tonight.
You never know when Ace Romero's gonna show up. Man who main evented the very first Limitless Wrestling event almost 10 years ago this September.
Ace Romero has cleaned out the ring. He has the high ground. And Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes look like they've seen a ghost.
It looks like Swipe Right just deactivated the app there the second they saw Ace Romero beeline it towards the ring.
Ace got a mic.
What does Ace Romero have to say?
You boys are in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh, yeah.
And Ricky, don't act like if you came in this ring right now, I wouldn't kick the ever-loving shit out of you.
Oh, yeah.
And hey, you there, boy, I like the way your face looks.
And nothing would make me more happier than taking this size 13 boot and sticking it straight up your ass. So, wait. Light bulb, I have an idea. How about next month, I make a little phone call and get myself a tag team partner. You two bozos show up, and it'll be Ace Romero with his mystery partner versus you two bitches right here in Yarmouth.
Oh!
Ace Romero laying down that gauntlet.
I like that.
Yeah. Some choice words there.
Oh, yeah. He's always got them. Well, I am joined by the legend, the homie Sam Leterna. And my word, what a situation to be injected to.
I know. I came at just the right time. I get extreme satisfaction out of seeing Swipe Right squirm.
Swiped right out of here.
Yeah. Backtracked right out the minute AC came through that curtain.
What's up, Yarmouth?
Maine crowd loves AC Romero.
Oh, listen, I have to have a real reason why I'm out here. Limitless Wrestling returns to Portland, Maine.
About time.
And there's one man who's been ducking me. And his name is Dirty Dango.
Okay.
That's right, Dango, it's time. It's finally time to see who the best is. So Dango, come to Portland, show up and show out, or fuck around and find out it's big boy season.
Well, the gauntlet's been thrown down.
Yeah.
Dango, no stranger to Limitless Wrestling. We saw him tango with Iron Rip Bison in this very building. We saw him tango with Scotty Too Hottie at the Lewiston Coliseum for the Vacationland Cup this past year. And now, our return to Portland. The stage is set. It's either going to be Big Boy effing season or Dango effing season when we return to Portland.
Tiara James, you just competed in your Limitless debut match against Gabby, Forza. Great effort in the match, but ultimately in the finish, you managed to get caught in your attempted crossbody, and then of course Gabby finished you off with that Rikishi driver. Thoughts on the match?
First of all, effort? You want to interview me while I look like this? Okay. I gave it my all. That was an effort.
That's what I was saying.
Okay? I give top tier experiences, and I wasn't properly given the chance to give one.
So you'd like another opportunity to
Yeah,
prove
and
yourself
preferably
at Limitless?
Get back to me when my hair's done. Thank you.
All right.
The following is a last sister standing match.
It's time.
It's time, Johnny. We've been looking forward to this one.
You got to get those elephants out of the room.
Oh, there's a lot of elephants in the room.
Delmi Exo, the God Queen cometh.
The God Queen cometh, newly minted two-time MLW featherweight champion, defeating former champion, the Kick Demon.
Janai Kai. Yes, indeed, longtime rivals these two. And Delmi Exo has become one of the most prolific away teams in independent wrestling today.
She certainly has.
Never count out Delmi Exo.
And if she's got a greater rivalry with anyone besides Janai Kai, it would be with her very own blood, her sister, Ashley Vox.
A lot of people know them as a tag team, the Sea Stars, a long-time multi-championship winning team. but they started their respective careers on opposite sides. They wanted to pen their own novels in separation, in isolation. But that perspective comes full circle here tonight. Somebody's got to close the Great Divide, Sam.
Absolutely. So many contentious moments between these sisters. Both, I think, feel a tremendous amount of hurt from the other for various reasons. Delmi feeling like she was left in the dust when Ashley took some time away from wrestling due to injury, wanted to get her mind right. Then when Ashley came back, it was Delmi who had moved on from the idea of being in the Sea Stars.
No doubt about it. And Delmi Exo, she has captured her own trademark moments here in Yarmouth. Lest we forget the Russian chain match with Masha Slamovich.
Don't remind me. Well, I mean, remind me, but it was scary.
Ashley Vox and Chris Statlander.
Iconic match, and now these two sisters come to blows in the ring to make their own iconic moment. Win, lose, or draw, this is going to go down in Limitless Wrestling history.
Introducing first in the corner to my right, currently residing in East Hampton, Massachusetts. She is the God Queen, Delmi Exo. And her opponent in the corner to my left is her sister from the Ocean State. She's a real fucking catch, Ashley Vox!
And this is not the first time that these two sisters have come to blows, but it's the first time in a long time, and the first time here in Limitless Wrestling, here in Yarmouth, and something's gotta give.
Something does. Both of these ladies rearing for a fight. You can see from, their garb, Ashley Vox has that index finger wrapped up. She's ready to fish hook the hell out of Delmi Exo.
Referee Nate Speckman calls for the bell, and we are off. Last sister standing.
And earlier tonight, when I was on the call, Troy mentioned that the mother of Delmi, the mother of Ashley, is in the audience as well. Yeah. So I'm sure she's feeling a bit on edge seeing her daughters get physical in this ring.
And I mean, she's had to listen to both sides of it.
Yeah. There's the public aspect of it that we see, right? But then there's the private aspect that only family knows about.
Delmi Exo, the resume she's built for herself. You mentioned the MLW resume that she's built that on its own. She's been wondering for the longest time, why do they keep asking me about Ashley when Ashley's coming back? I have to believe that sort of line of questioning has fueled the rage that Delmi Exo has.
It can wear you down, make you feel inadequate, make you wonder why no one's asking about you. And at some point or another, Delmi wanted to make it about herself. And you know what? I can't fault her for that in some ways, wanting to come out of the shadow of being in a tag team. That often happens. Hey, we saw it with HBK and Jeanette. We've seen it time after time.
As the little sister, I can't imagine what that feels like. But the back body drop, I can't imagine what that feels like.
I can't either. And anything goes in this last sister standing match, similar to a no DQ match, right?
Yes,
no countouts.
The only real line is the referees count to 10.
Exactly.
That's as far as it's going to go.
And I think we've got some mystery weapons that we're seeing now under the ring. And of course, Ashley bringing that garbage can out with her. She really means business. And I think the last couple of months of Ashley returning has really been a spiritual journey for her to rediscover who she is as a wrestler.
She had a long way off between injury and rebuilding. Ashley Vox at this point is finding her footing in Limitless Wrestling now. But Delmi Exo, the cookie sheet.
And while Ashley is finding her rebirth, Delmi has already been reborn.
Yes,
a thousand times over.
No doubt about it. But something's got to give. Ashley Vox, we've seen time and time again the way she's been fueled to victory by this Limitless Wrestling faithful.
Absolutely.
And now, I don't know, there's fractions of effectiveness on these shots, but they are adding up over time. Delmi reeling. Ow!
That had to hurt. Whew.
And now Ashley Vox standing tall. Interesting to note, started their careers the exact same time.
They did. And you know what? They came up at a time where there weren't a lot of opportunities for women tag teams, and they carved out a spot for women tag teams in this business. When you think of those kinds of tag teams, I can really only think of maybe two.
On a single hand. On a single hand.
And
absolutely.
They are among the ranks of the Hacks, the beautiful people. The Sea Stars will be remembered in that vein. So it's really sad what has come to pass between these two, because they can be single stars in their own right and be in a tag team together.
We've seen it time and time again. You can do both.
And that's what Ashley, I think, was trying to accomplish with Delmi in her return. But, you know, Delmi, no desire to play ball in the tag team realm
I think there was too much of a layoff for Ashley Vox, where Delmi Exo just found her singles footing and wasn't interested in the tag team by the time Ashley was ready to do it again.
Yeah, and she was also just left to her own devices. Maybe she felt abandoned by her older sister in some ways, having to go out on her own. But
and we saw that frustration boil over when this bout was penned initially.
We did.
And now, Ashley Vox, I can't imagine the conflict in her mind. Even now, as she looks to circle the proverbial diamond. Round second, round third, coming home.
Oh, cannonballed right into the chair, no one home.
Nothing doing. Delmi out of harm's way. But Delmi's got a look in her eyes. She's got an idea.
Delmi screaming, "You screwed up," to her sister.
That's got to be a little cathartic for her. When what we were just talking about, Delmi being left to her own devices for such a long time. Drills home the elbow right across the small of the back.
And I wonder, is Delmi looking to prove something to herself, or is it to her sister at this point?
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine, Sam.
Yeah, I wish I could have interviewed her before the match, but you know what? These two were on opposite ends of the locker room.
Right.
Completely different rooms. No one could have a word with them. Eyes laser focused on this match.
Well, folks, you stay tuned to that Limitless Wrestling YouTube channel for the extended cut of this event, and you might get some insight onto that.
Yes, there's always some good tea on our YouTube, and of course we have our whole library on IWTV.
Wrestle Tea royalty over here. But Delmi now, the broom, and now choking the life out of her flesh, her blood, Ashley Vox.
No remorse in the eyes of Delmi.
And how many times have we seen Ashley Vox get taken to the limit here in Limitless Wrestling?
We have, and without fail, every time Ashley gets taken to the limit, she drives herself into that fourth gear, a level of aggression that I see from few women.
And now that acoustic guitar, Delmi Exo has been trained in utilizing that acoustic guitar by Iron Rip Bison. He's a great guitar player.
A great guitar player, I've heard, yes.
But Delmi now, tossing that guitar to the side. Might be pondering that Delmi driver. Ashley Vox having none of it. Takes off. Stops called the thrust kick.
Boot to Vox now, going for the... Ooh, yeah, connects.
Greetings from Ghana. Oh yeah, Jimmy Rave, my friends, R.I.P. Delmi, the God Queen, looking for adulation.
Getting none.
From her adoring public, as it were. Not so adoring, very public.
Very public. I think that if she would have played ball and, you know, reunited with her sister, then she'd be on the receiving end of lots of adulation from the fans. But here we are.
Potentially the first ever Limitless Wrestling Tag Team Champions, if such a thing existed on such a day. Irish Whip. Nobody home on the clothesline. Ashley Vox.
Oof.
Climbs up into the head kick. Uh-oh, I don't like this.
Right on the apron. Perhaps going for a code red?
I don't like this at all. Potentially pondering a real effing destroyer.
Yeah, but Delmi trying to fight out of it.
We've seen her get herself into the contest with that maneuver many times before. Delmi had it scouted. Who knows you better than your own blood?
Absolutely, and you know, as former tag team partners as well, they've just got each other.
The Delmi driver on the apron.
Devastating move.
Nate Speckman laying down the count.
Now, is Delmi just going to wait for her sister to potentially stay down into the count of 10? Okay.
That's what we need.
Okay.
The last sister standing. Not necessarily sanctioned by the Limitless Wrestling Board of Directors.
Not necessarily.
It is left solely to Nate Speckman's discretion.
All right, now, Vox is up, showing signs of life. She's gonna have to dig really deep because in order to get one over on her sister, she's gonna have to hurt her sister.
But just checking on this, Ashley cradling the neck in a bad way. Delmi, by comparison, looking fresh as a daisy.
Well, yeah, her sister has been driving multiple foreign objects into that region of her body.
Yes,
She's gotta be feeling it. But to that point, Delmi seems like she's the willing aggressor in this match, whereas any physicality we see from Vox is out of necessity.
Yes, no doubt about it. And Delmi drills home the drop kick, tried and true. But you said it, with Delmi, no hesitation whatsoever. With Ashley Vox, a little bit of hesitation.
And could there come a point in the match where she just fights back with that level of vitriol that her sister is giving her? I guess we'll have to see.
Something's got to give. Ashley Vox can't keep pulling her punches.
No, she cannot.
Nate Speckman laying down the count. Ashley Vox continues to pick up the muster, but thus far it's been Delmi with the advantage all throughout. And with that done gym reps that she's been putting in, she may be looking to drag Ashley Vox over that top rope. Ashley rallying back. That's a bad place for Delmi to be.
Oh, what's that? Oh, a gusset plate.
Call that old reliable, I guess.
That is not something I'd ever want to be on the receiving end of. Oh, the pain that Delmi Exo had to feel in that moment. Oh, just spikes being driven into the top of her head.
Yeah, that completely disrupted the equilibrium of Delmi Exo. No stranger to bleeding in a Limitless Wrestling ring. Shot out of a cannon with a drop kick, and Ashley Vox picking up steam.
Yes, she is.
Raining down the rights. Delmi Exo still reeling from the gusset, creating space. Floored. Ashley rolling.
Off the ropes she goes. Beautiful.
Sticks to Basaiku knee.
Oh no, and wow. From my vantage point, wow, it seems like, well, it's not on camera right now, folks, but inevitably you'll see this in seconds. Delmi Exo has begun to bleed from the top of her head. Wow.
Those gussets landed straight and true on that one haymaker from Ashley Vox.
Yeah, gussets are a guaranteed bloody weapon. But now, oh my gosh, Johnny.
The plunder really coming into play now, that trash can. And Ashley no stranger to trash cans and knows a variety of ways to utilize them.
Indeed.
Wait, hold on. The entrance, Paris, that's PVD, Paris Van Dale.
What is she doing here?
Coming to the aid. The always trending God Queens always have each other's backs.
Yes, unreal recognize unreal.
I'm amazed that Paris Van Dale was able to make it to Yarmouth. Floored, 2 for 1 in the drop kick.
Well, she had to make it out here. She's got a bone to pick with Ashley Vox, and last sister standing means that anything goes. She can be out here, and now she's going to be on the receiving end.
Ah, cracked across the back. Is that a Gibson? Anyways, the acoustic guitar across the back. Delmi Exo feeling it.
Yeah. Paris Van Dale, a thorn in the side of Vox, but Vox, her back is turned. Oh my God, turn around. Ooh.
Delmi Exo now has the crutch.
Barbed wire,
Yeah,
Latin crutch, wow.
Yeah, that guitar was meant for PVD, but that crutch was meant for Ashley Vox and Delmi Exo now. The successful interference ran by PVD.
Yeah, PVD out just as quickly as she was in. She did her job, and now she's out of here.
And now Ashley Vox enduring the proverbial cheese grater.
Oh my gosh, and gushing already. Oh, it's not often that I see blood in a Limitless ring. It makes me a little queasy, Johnny.
I'm right there with you, Sam. I don't see that very often. I think the last time was Aaron Rourke at the Vacation Land Cup.
Yes.
But Delmi Exo is thriving on it.
It's very appropriate considering the stakes in this match and just the intimacy of these two as sisters, you know?
Is this a catharsis for Delmi Exo?
It is. She's letting out all of that steam, all of the pent-up aggression she felt all that time her sister wasn't by her side.
And now we're raining down the rights. Neither one able to get the better of the other. Delmi switching up to the tie knees and now looking for a perfect driver. Got it. Sage of Shima, the cross-legged fisherman's buster. The great equalizer. And this, if Nate Speckman gets to 10, this is a no contest, folks.
Yeah, a double countout is certainly not what we want to see here. Which lady will rise to her feet? It appears Delmi Exo, but Ashley Vox holding on to the leg of Delmi, shaking her head.
Now Ashley rallying back, stacking up the rights.
Oh yeah, unloading those forearms. A little bit of a takedown there on Delmi. Kick to the chest. And now Delmi could be down and out for the moment. This is the momentum shift that Vox needs, I think, John.
It's what she thrives on. Ashley Vox, any of her signature wins in Limitless Wrestling has thrived on such momentum. But with that bag, that may be a brand new, potentially disastrous variable.
Yeah, you know, I think I know what those are. Yep. Yeah. Been watching wrestling 22 years. When that bag comes from the bottom of the ring, it's likely thumbtacks.
Last name Tax, first name Thumbs.
Yep.
And folks,
middle name Hurt.
This will be disastrous. Stop. And now a real effing catch with the fish hook. Ashley got it cinched in, not completely. Delmi Exo. Who knows this hold better than Delmi Exo?
No one, frankly, and if anything, she would know how best to get out of it, but it seems like Ashley Vox has this hold so tightly cinched in right now, really wearing down Delmi.
She wants that nerve hold on the lower jaw. Ashley relenting.
I think this is the first time in the match that we're seeing Ashley squarely on the offensive here. Delmi just square center of the ring, face down after receiving that face full of thumbtacks, or rather arms full of thumbtacks. Wow. Ugh.
And that hesitation is gone. The hesitation that Ashley Vox was showing early in the contest.
Well, maybe realizing, you know, I mean, when your sister's chasing you around with weapons, making you bleed, you've got to return in kind, because if not, it's kill or be killed, right? Natural
fight or flight.
Yes.
Etched across the face of the real effing catch. Delmi, unrelenting.
Ashley shaking her head at what she has to do, looking to finish things off here, but Vox punching to the abdomen. Ooh.
Delmi Newfound combo that she's had in the tank. But Ashley Vox sticking with what's worked.
Wow.
The knee strike. She wants the ref stoppage.
Yeah, now we're seeing shades of that aggressive Ashley Vox. We've seen this in matches with MJF, in matches with Chris Statlander, and now we're seeing that against none other than her own sister, who's now looking to beg her off. But it might be too late, Johnny.
Yeah, this is an interesting time to go back to the negotiating table.
Yeah, if I'm Ashley, there's no more negotiating, but she looks so torn, Johnny. She doesn't want to do this, but I think she knows she has to.
Yeah, the conflict evident, but Ashley...
No, don't do it. I don't trust it. Could we really be seeing a truth
baby
here?
sister. No! Short arm clothesline. Call it a love gun lariat.
Wow, Delmi maniacally cinching in the pile driver. Oh my.
And that's gotta be our proverbial 10 count. The greatest maneuver in Delmi XO's repertoire.
Most certainly. Oh my gosh, but Ashley up by the count of 4, still showing fight.
Somehow, some way, but Delmi XO, undeterred. Chair set up. Could be that Delmi driver instead.
Oh!
Right on the edge! They said it better than I could.
Yes, they did. That was quite the maneuver. Now Ashley nearly lifeless on the ground here. 5 count. We've only got 5 more counts until 10. Uh-oh. Wow.
She's motionless. Ashley's motionless. Oh, she started.
Showing signs of life, Johnny. 9.
Nate Speckman reaches the 10.
Here is your winner of the last sister standing match, the God Queen, Delmi XO.
And it came down to Delmi XO preying on the vulnerabilities of her sister. Ashley Vox never wanted this. Delmi XO feigned like she was willing to mend fences and then blew the whole thing up, Sam.
Yeah, such a display of poor character by Delmi XO, in my opinion. But she did what she felt she had to do to prove herself as a singles competitor and set herself apart from her sister, but at what detriment to her, long-term family dynamic.
Why are we in the bathroom?
I would always come back here after matches, and honestly, I'm pissed off, because after you told me to walk in, I walked in, and we won. But what the hell is AC doing in our business? He's not friends with Jermaine. He's not friends with Benny the basketball. He's a basketball, bro. He doesn't even talk. How do they know each other, bro? I don't know. He's a
Ricky, it's okay, dude. It's okay. You gotta look on the bright side. You gotta look on the bright side. We just gotta win. A clean victory, dude. Yeah, did AC come out and annoy us? Yeah, he did. Is he talking about he has a mystery partner to go up against us in a tag team match next month? Yeah, he did say that. But that's the part we should also be happy about, not just our win. The fact that we have the opportunity, the chance to beat AC's face in. And I don't care who his partner is. I really don't care, because we're swipe right.
Yes.
And that means we'll just win again.
Yes, we are. Yeah. Swipe right.
Hell yeah!
Welcome back to the second half of The Great Divide. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Back to the races we go here at Limitless Wrestling's The Great Divide. Zach Patterson, the Diamond of Quebec. His opponent, due to illness, we send our best wishes to the Landshark Code and like it.
And I would like to discuss that, seeing that we're not going to really have the opportunity throughout the duration of the match. In the 4-way that kicked off our show in December at the Limitless Rumble, Zach Patterson, despite a valiant effort, fantastic competitor, was put away by Conan Lycan to win the Fatal 4-Way. A little bit later on in that Rumble, Johnny Torres, Conan Lycan threw out Zach Patterson.
Oh, yeah.
Zach Patterson had an opportunity tonight to go one-on-one. Like I said, a massive chip on his already enormous shoulders. Was going to try to get that monkey off his back if he could have wrestled away Conan Lycan. He has not had that opportunity tonight due to an illness. I hope that we can revisit that as soon as possible.
In the meantime.
Yes, from what we understand, and sometimes they do leave us in the dark, we understand that Zach Patterson has suitable competition tonight. I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, right there with you.
They know sometimes they leave us in the dark. We get some surprises. I'm very excited for this contest.
Valuable chance for Zach Patterson to send a message to Conan Lycan.
He's not afraid. He's not worried. And if I look like Zach Pat, wait a second!
Strap a jetpack to your back, Zach Patterson. You're headed to the top. Prize City OG.
On the eve of what might be one of the biggest nights of that young man's career, as he enters the Hammerstein Ballroom for an opportunity against the GCW Tag Team Champions.
Oh, I feel like I just took a whiff of some smelling salts.
On a short notice, stepping up to the plate, the Prize City OG, the Northeast Beast.
I gotta believe Alec Price isn't gonna give us the privilege of letting us know when he's gonna be in the building, because he answered Aaron Rourke's tag team partner request on short notice 6 days ago in Herman, and now stepping up to the diamond, it's the Prize. Something's gotta give.
It's the Northeast Beast, set to take on the Diamond of Quebec. Patterson doesn't seem too happy about it. Certainly going to be a different fight stylistically. Well, now he knows he has the strength advantage. Nothing to dispute that. But it's the potential of having the speed advantage, the agility advantage. It's got to be out the window.
Plenty more to talk about from the tail of the tape perspective.
Oh, Johnny, I am excited for this one. What a treat.
Cooking, baby. Turn it over to Rich.
Introducing first to my left from Paradise City, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Diamond, Zach Patterson. And his opponent to my right, from the Prize City of East Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in tonight at 175 pounds, he is the Northeast Beast, Alec Price.
Alec Price, no stranger to making history over the course of his professional wrestling career. As you had said, has a chance to do it yet again tomorrow night in New York City.
Say the garbage daddies himself and Cole Radrick to take on Violence is Forever, Kevin Koo and Dom Greene. I would not call this a warm-up, Johnny.
No.
If Alec Price thinks he's going to waltz in here for a cakewalk, he's wrong. And if this is your first time seeing Zach Patterson, I gotta believe that you're gonna be in for a treat. He's gonna be looking to throw Alec Price for distance and for fun.
Blue chip prospect if there's ever been one.
And again, I am hoping, I'm gonna say it loud enough so the boss man can hear it. I wanna revisit Patterson versus Lycan as soon as possible, but now I gotta think about it. If Alec Price knocks him off, well, I gotta do some math here. Patterson needs to get himself in the win column, Johnny. I don't know.
Yes, indeed. This is a valuable opportunity to send a message to Conan Lycan from the hospital bed that he is ready, willing, and able to take on the Land Shark whenever the Land Shark is ready. The Beal!
Oh, goodness, no! And what did I tell you? Throw him for distance, for fun, for the thrill of it all.
Zach Patterson, built like an absolute brick house, would love nothing more than to see him collide with the other brick houses on the Limitless roster, your Iron Rip Bisons.
Oh, absolutely.
Your one called Manders. But Alec Price, different test.
Oh, just effortless. Effortless, Johnny.
So strong.
But over goes Alec Price getting out of there. Reverses it. Cannot get him to budge. Oh, wait a minute. Has a little extra momentum on his side there. A little crisscross. Catches him once again. He did not budge, Johnny.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, wait a minute. We've seen this. We've seen this.
Gonna jettison him to the skies. The military press. Alec Price out the back door.
Narrowly, once again, gets out of the way.
But takes off the top.
Talk about effortlessly. The man that's the most comfortable on those ropes in Limitless Wrestling is that man whenever he is in the room, without doubt.
Every ring that he steps into, climbs up into the knee strike.
Finally slowing down Zach Patterson.
Wait. Another one, you don't say. Patterson had it scouted. Price, as sure-footed as it gets the boot up.
It's been a series of misses and few hits. Evasions galore from both competitors. Then across the knee.
Yes, indeed. Backbreaker lands flush. Patterson looking to follow up.
Once again with that gorilla press slam. Where's he going to go? Where's he going to put him down? Where's he going to put him down? In the ring. In the ring now!
No, sir. Jettison to the floor.
He doesn't care, Johnny. He does not care.
Never has,
this
never
is
will.
not the match he wanted, but this might be the match he needed. Lest we forget, Alec Price is a former Limitless Wrestling champion. How big would it be for Zach Patterson to knock him off?
And Zach Patterson, he's used to dealing with faster competitors, lest we forget him and TJ Crawford last year in Herman. This is a chance for Zach Patterson to capitalize on all he's learned about the speedsters of Limitless Wrestling.
Like I said, no stranger to the strength advantage, but let's say tonight, he's going to have his agility put to the test against one of the biggest hearts in the history of the 10-year duration of Limitless Wrestling. Landing on his feet is Alec Price.
Yeah, Alec Price. We've set it all up, built different.
Take home a wrestler night if you are sitting in the second to first row here.
Take home a diamond. But Alec Price. Taken off. Snatched out of the air.
Johnny, ow! Taking him for a stroll. It may not be Sunday, but he's taking a Sunday afternoon stroll. I cannot.
This Sunday walk might be a Sunday driver real soon.
We have not seen a phenom of strength like this in Limitless Wrestling.
It's like Ripper was the last time.
I don't want to take away anything from Rip Bison. But I think Rip Bison's going to have to come here and try to match strength. He's going to have to show off now. Because I don't know if he can do that.
Oh, I like that. Anyways, Alec Price in a bad way. Zach Patterson, the guns on full display. It's the gun show. And now Patterson, the Diamond of Quebec.
Johnny, I am so wildly impressed by this man, and I think without saying, he has not picked up a W here in Limitless Wrestling.
Right.
He is winless.
It has not happened.
And I think it's very telling to say that how impressed I am. And again, there's no guarantee tonight. Alec Price, the former Limitless Wrestling champion, on short notice, the mystery opponent.
How many heavies have we seen Alex Price snuff out?
How about
on short notice?
Well, not short notice.
Jake something.
Yeah.
J.D. Drake. Donovan
Dijak this past August, and Dijak returned the favor.
Yes.
I'm hoping that we see a Limitless Wrestling rubber match between those two.
But Alec Price is not afraid of heavyweights, not no way, not no how. Zach Patterson.
I say Alec Price is going to have to get crafty. And we know he can. Think about the time he beat Lince Dorado.
Oh, yeah.
Took that mask, was not afraid, snatched that mask. In the final moments of that match,
But hold on, Alec Price. Yes, indeed. How could you not be? Flattened by the legs. Discus. Roaring elbow.
What did I say about maybe not matching agility? Oh, almost got him with it, too.
He has the answers. At this point, Zach Patterson, he's been clearly watching his Limitless Wrestling footage. He's figured out where his mistakes lie.
He wants to be here, Johnny. He wants to be here. The Canada scene is fantastic. Heck, and we're talking about the Hammerstein Ballroom tomorrow. Mystery Wrestling in Ontario.
Oh, yeah.
Big show tomorrow.
Yeah, indeed.
I say that Canadian scene is something. Talk about our friend Kobe Christ. Probably still recovering from when Zach Patterson tossed him out of the Limitless Rumble. There is no lack of talent in Canada.
Cecil Nix, Psycho Mike, they're probably not far behind.
Absolutely. A lot of great talent in Canada. But Zach Patterson's here tonight, and he wants to stay. He wants to just use Limitless Wrestling, maybe perhaps as his stepping stone all around the country, and I think he can do it. But tonight would be the best way to do it with a victory against Alec Price.
Alec Price trying to rally our Yarmouth faithful behind him. Zach Patterson trying to blaze a trail for Canada the same way Alec Price blazed a trail for the Beltane Club.
Bo knows, baby.
Oh, yeah.
The pride and joy of one Bo Douglas. Alec Price.
Rallying back. The haymaker of the right elbow. Patterson, game. But Alec Price.
Oh, Zach Patterson in no mood, mocking the Prize City OG.
And lest we forget, the last time a massive heavyweight took down Alec Price on a grand stage, it was the atrocity. It was cruel. New Year's.
Oh, laid him out is Patterson.
Built different. Built like a diamond.
I'd say cut like a diamond.
As it were. Yes, sir.
Taking his time, but again here. Now here's the problem, Johnny. Do not waste the time. Finish your opponent when you have a chance. Do not give him time to recover. He's a cardio machine. Do not let him get the air back in his lungs. And we've seen this, Johnny. I think we know what this is. Maybe we don't.
He sure likes to try to jettison him through that roof. Here we go.
Alec Price rolling through, catches him. 2. Only 2. That's the clothesline. Back with an elbow. Outstanding. Alec Price landing on his feet. Pops up. Nice hit out with a missile drop kick.
Old reliable.
Taking Zach Patterson off balance here.
And Alec Price, with this newfound lease on limitless life that he found ever since that pep talk from Donovan Dijak last time around here in Yarmouth. He's the locker room leader that Limitless needs. He's been set straight. And now stepping up. Tornado DDT.
That cover. 2. Only 2 once again. Tit for tat here. Something's got to give. Zach Patterson again. Gotta believe it's a must-win situation. There might not be another opportunity against Conan Lycan if he cannot take the victory tonight against Alec Price. You're watching The Great Divide. Use that hashtag, The Great Divide. If you're watching along on IWTV or YouTube.
Climbs up into the knee strike.
Taking time. Catches him a second time, Johnny. That's 2.
A second time?
Yes.
Really?
Surely he wouldn't go for another time, right?
What?
Well, wait a minute. Let's see what he has to say. Why? Because he's trash.
Takes off. The trash diamond, Zach Patterson.
Trash diamond.
And now Alec Price ascending. Nobody home.
Himself there.
Nobody home, an emergency. Lands the super kick flush. Patterson coming in hot. Nobody home in the Yakuza. Steps. Oh! Price City Destroyer.
He caught him.
And Alec Price, a renewed lease on life.
Oh, the takeoff
off
grand
the prize. Oh! Last shot.
Lands him right across the knee, Johnny. And that was after hitting a version of the grand prize. Big knee to the face. Cover in the center. He's got to get him. No, only 2.
2 3/4. Dare I say 2 7/8. Patterson can't believe it.
Patterson, he's got to do something about it. He's trying to think. Gonna have to dig into his arsenal.
That,
here we go.
Yeah, that twisting fireman's carry launch. The F10, the F20.
I was about to go Air Canada here. Oh, wait a second. No.
Got it!
Johnny! I think you can put it on the board!
F with great magnitudes! What?
Still only a 2. Johnny, I don't know what else is in this man's arsenal. This relative newcomer, I've done my homework, but I don't know what else he has to do.
That maneuver, it could not put down the Silver Sniper, could not put down Alec Price. Zach Patterson, I have to believe, has a trump card waiting in the wings.
I say that I don't know what it is that Zach Patterson has to do. I've been watching Alec Price now for the better part of 5 years and change, and I don't know what it takes to beat Alec Price. I really do not.
Right there with you.
Just because I've seen it doesn't mean I know how to do it.
Yes. But Patterson seems to have
this chinny chin.
He has that idea in mind.
Could be again.
He knows how to blow that wall down.
Yeah, I think he's gonna take him for that ride again. Oh, wait a minute, no.
Wait, over the shoulder.
Power slam position. Alec Price rolls through.
Hold on.
Schoolboy. Deep. Kick out the counter.
Patterson off balance. Shoot! No. No. Well, wanted a last ride.
Trying to put those brakes on and couldn't do it. Alec Price. Gets up.
You don't need those hands.
Look, no hands. Price now throwing Patterson back in.
And now ascending. Prize City OG gonna make him say, oh geez. Perched. Emergency.
Gets it that time, Johnny. Surprise. Wait a minute, no.
Off the blockbuster.
Getting them all. The greatest hits. Gets it. Gets up.
Here is your winner, the Northeast Beast, Alec Price.
It is possible that we talked about that litmus test. Cardio, I think, came into play. Patterson threw everything at him. And I think he might have just been a little too winded to keep up with that 11 out of 10 cardio of Alec Price. That was the story, Johnny.
And he aired out his greatest round, that twisting fireman's carry toss. And it wasn't able to keep Alec Price down. I don't know if Patterson had another.
And that's the thing, round. I don't know. And I still think that this is literally the diamond of Quebec is like the diamond in the rough of independent professional wrestling right now, but he has not been able to pick up a much-needed win, Johnny.
I gotta believe Zach Patterson, when he comes to Let's Wrestle.
No, he is not happy about it.
Let's Wrestle is waiting for Zach Patterson.
Oh, well, wait a minute. That's not a knock on Let's Wrestle.
No.
It's not a knock on Let's Wrestle, but
it's the triple A.
We all want to know. But
Johnny. He might be Roman.
Johnny, I don't know.
He might be Roman Anthony.
Zach Patterson, I can see from the look on your face that you don't seem happy. Tonight, you were initially supposed to go head-to-head with Conan Lycan, but due to sickness, he wasn't able to be here. A suitable replacement was found, but it turned out that was former Limitless wrestling champion Alec Price. That's quite the person to contend with in a surprise match. So, Zach, how are you feeling following that match?
Comment tu penses que je me sens, tabarnak? Comment tu penses que je me sens, OK?
I don't speak French.
Je m'en crisse que tu parles pas français.
Je ne parle le français.
I don't fucking care who I face here. OK? J'ai pas peur de personne. Là, je me suis préparé pendant 1 mois. I prepared for this for 1 month against Conan Lycan. And they give me the former champ. What the fuck is that, Limitless? I need answer now! Where the fuck is Conan? Pis quand tu vas vouloir faire ta job comme du monde, tu me le diras, OK? Pendant ce temps-là, tu peux t'en aller, me laisser tranquille, puis me laisser me changer. C'est-tu clair?
I think you want me to leave. Leave?
Décalisse!
Allez?
Yeah!
Allez?
The following is a bonus match scheduled for one fall.
Gee, we do know this one, and I know that these fans are going to go nuts.
The Silver Sniper wins 15 more matches. He becomes the Golden Sniper.
That works.
TJ Crawford.
Man who's very familiar with Zach Patterson. Welcome back, Mr. TJ Crawford.
TJC year 2024, perched and poised that it was going to be his year. And after the bout with Anthony Greene, everything went south. Is this the year for TJC?
We're going to find out. The pride of Chicago, Illinois finds himself once again back in the Yarmouth Ambet for this bonus match against a man that it's been an even longer time since we've seen here at Limitless Wrestling. And I have a feeling that everyone's going to come to their feet.
Hold on. You're still talking up your sleeve.
Yes.
Just you wait. Just you see. TJC, he is always, from day one of the best that pro wrestling has ever had to offer. The hungriest that professional wrestling has ever had to offer.
Question is, can he out-eat this man?
Well, folks, dial in. Hope you got your beverages. Hope you got your snacks.
Talk about a bonus match, Johnny. What a gift.
The one, the king, called Manders. Better late than never, boss of the plains.
Unadvertised. How about just a little TJ Crawford versus Manders for you tonight, brother?
God bless us, everyone. Manders back in Limitless Wrestling.
He's an every man, folks. That's a cowboy. That's a real cowboy, folks.
The first time I ever met the Iowa Hawkeye, Steve Manders, was in a Limitless building. It's beautiful to see him back, and he's about to take over Europe. Rich Palladino, he's going to introduce this bonus match for us.
Introducing first in the corner to my right, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Silver Sniper, TJ Crawford. And his opponent directly in front of me from the great state of Iowa, weighing in tonight at 242 pounds, the boss of the plains, he is the one called Manders.
I appreciate that the second Rich Palladino said Iowa, there's like one person that booed. What the hell did Iowa do to you, Maine?
Yeah, they don't know.
No idea what's going on.
Maine is New England's Iowa. They know.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
But I know.
We are in southern Maine right now. Never mind central, and certainly never mind northern Maine.
But the football fans in the audience, they know about the Rose Bowl experience of one Manders, the one called Manders.
Yes, fun fact, that does not mean that he went to go watch the Rose.
No!
How about he played in the Rose?
Played in it.
Competed.
On the lines. So, if you ever had any question about the big fight experience of Manders, TJ Crawford is going to have to dial into all of that.
Folks, this is a bonus match tonight. Just a gift, unadvertised, by two of the best independent wrestling has to offer. Steve Manders and TJ Crawford tripped up there. Silver Sniper is going to have to use that pinpoint accuracy of a sniper. Here at the OK Corral.
I have to believe that TJ Crawford has wanted this match for a long time. TJ Crawford inspired by All Japan Pro Wrestling, by Pro Wrestling Noah. Manders can be said the same. That's where he wants to be. We're clashing rapiers. But hold on, nobody home on the Iowa Stampede.
You say TJ Crawford, like I said, was able to knock off somebody like a Zach Patterson, a similar build, certainly certain strength levels.
Yes.
When it comes to, aggression, you're going to get that from Steve Manders. You're going to get it every time. And that's what Crawford's going to need to do. Use that poise, use that pinpoint accuracy, and do his best to be a better marksmith here.
He's going to need
That's
it.
one of the things you can do. Drive a knee into your opponent's chest.
And Manders seeing triple at this point. TJ Crawford standing tall. Lest we forget some of the wars that Manders has been through in this very building. versus Iron Rip Bison versus Slade.
Don't say his name 3 times, he might appear.
Well, all right.
Terrified of Slade.
Don't like that. Anyways, Manders, as game as it gets, but TJ Crawford, that Silver Sniper moniker is not just hyperbole, a Taekwondo black belt. He knows how to stick and move. And Manders on the back foot in the early moments of this contest.
Big shot to the gut. In a second. Each one connecting so far, Johnny.
He needs those liver shots in the worst way. Dialed in.
Manders trying to figure out something here.
Too long. Took too long.
Puts the Silver Sniper face first into the canvas. Manders winds him up. Clangs him out to dry on the top rope.
Working smarter versus harder, and that midsection is smart for Manders. But he has always loved being here in Limitless Wrestling. And now, does not want to leave with the loss.
Serving up an Iowa-sized plate of chops. Overhand right in between the eyes of one DJ Crawford.
The Hawkeyes. And now the knife edge chop. Finds home.
DJ Crawford spending a good portion of his 2024 cutting his teeth always. Blitzkrieg Pro. Mainstay in Blitzkrieg Pro. Create a Pro Wrestling.
Hold on. Former Bedlam champion at Blitzkrieg Pro, and that's Bedlam right there. Thunderous.
Spendai Create a Pro. Wrestle Pro. Out of New Jersey and New York. TJ Crawford has made the rounds. Again, needs to get back on track. Both competitors. Big night to start off the year here in Yarmouth for competitors that need to get back on track, that absolutely need to start 2025 with a win.
Yeah, Manders, former Blitzkrieg Pro wrestler, former pro wrestling grind combatant. Manders no stranger to New England in his own right. But both of these combatants in 2025, this is the chance to stake their claim at their territory. Manders.
Chop once again. Landing flush to the chest of TJ Crawford.
Just the dull thud versus the high-pitched crack makes all the difference. There's a lot of force behind the chops of Manders.
Overhand chop once again.
Manders quick to fire back. Floors Crawford.
There's a difference, folks. There is a difference. You felt it. You felt it watching at home.
Yes.
And you saw it.
But now Manders wants that Iowa Stampede. Crawford at it, scouted, finds the right.
I'm saying that one's going to take Manders off. He needs some support from the ropes to stay up in that upright position. Nowhere really for TJ to go. Right back into the corner. Right back.
Jettison back.
Nicely done. Manders.
That's that combine.
With it.
That combine experience. And now the gut wrench, the doctor, the bomb.
Right there, nowhere for TJ to go. Only 2.
Little Steve Williams flavor. Feels good. Manders senses that victory could be near. That lariat could be the path.
I know Dr. Death was a Sooner.
Well, you know.
Not to be confused with the Iowa native there, Steve Manders. Once again, power slam position. TJ puts on the brakes. Gets sent to the outside.
Lands.
To the gut of Manders. Step up Enzagiri.
Climbs right into it, Manders. If not for those ropes, wouldn't be vertical. But TJ senses opportunity. Ascending. Maybe a diamond dust.
Maybe he's just going to pull his ear off.
Maybe.
Just as effective, perhaps, as a diamond dust. Manders, though.
The old Foley Vader. Anyways, I don't.
It happened in Germany.
I don't
like I said,
like,
Manders, no stranger to Germany.
I don't like this.
I do.
Iowa Stampede. Now it's spiked on his head.
And that might be the reversal of fortunes that TJ Crawford needed. That could be it if he can get over and make the cover. Seems like a mile away, though, right now. Manders.
Well done.
Smart.
Kudos. just under the bottom rope, just in the nick of time.
Still knew exactly where he was able to get out of the ring.
But TJ Crawford, he senses the path to victory, the driver pantomime, but he's gonna take off, coming in hot. Ah! Sticks the cutter.
Oh no, on the floor, Johnny.
TJC, the C stands for cutter. Now, looking to capitalize. Finds a splash.
Lance flush into the cover. Speckman there. Only 2.
Well done. He's stacking up the high-octane offense. Has not elicited the 3 count yet.
Silver Sniper calling his shot.
Nothing doing.
Once again, thunderous chop from him. Can you imagine? The chop could end it. Only one. Only one. I think he might have got a little too excited there, did Manders? Oh, burying a chop into the chest.
Manders saw TJ Crawford's resilience. But the head kick, super kick. Manders staggered. TJ takes off. Lariat!
If that was a shootout, Manders drew first.
Here is your winner, the boss of the plains, the one called Manders.
Only takes one, Top Shelf.
I'll tell you what, Sniper versus Cowboy. That was, you talk about a quick draw.
Yeah. TJ
Lay him out to dry, Johnny.
TJ Crawford's gonna watch this one back and ask himself, what's a sniper rifle do a 6-shooter? That's a Magnum. The one called Manders. What a return to the Limitless Wrestling ring. And folks, once he returns from Europe, I can't wait to see Manders back in a Limitless Wrestling ring.
They're going to offer a show of respect here to TJ Crawford. Gave it his all tonight, Johnny. And again, got to believe we're going to see TJ Crawford back soon.
TJ Crawford just stepped to a Rose Bowl competitor. That's different. Yeah, right there with you. Uh-oh, don't like that.
I don't think TJ Crawford did either.
The grapes are sour.
You got a choice here, TJ. And what hurts the most is it looks like he thought about it there, Johnny. I gotta be honest. It's okay to be upset now. I'm hoping that, you know.
That was a dream competitor for TJ Crawford. He's been asking, chomping at the bit for somebody like Manders.
And he got him. And he got best tonight. We don't know if that will be the story next time. All we can go off of is tonight, and you got a choice there.
Well, a welcome back to Manders, set to depart, take over all of Europe, it seems like. The best is yet to come if you're the one called Manders.
And if you're a Limitless Wrestling fan, the best is yet to come, because we have our main event coming up next.
Manders, tonight you returned to Limitless Wrestling to
Damn
face
right.
off. Yes, you did, against TJ Crawford, which now brings you 2 for 2 against Crawford, but such a hellacious match from both of you.
He's a bad dude.
He definitely is.
He's a bad dude. TJ, I respect you. I dig your style. All that jazz. But at the end of the night, man to man, when a cowboy gives a handshake, you best give me the handshake. And you didn't. You just walked off like a sore loser. I don't fly with that, Sam. I don't like that at all.
Not very gentlemanly behavior.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so would you say you still have a bone to perhaps pick with TJ Crawford?
I do have a bone to pick with you, TJ. But first, Sam, I got a bone with a goddamn beer, because after a victory, I would love one right now. What do you think about that?
That's
That
a
would be
great idea.
Oh,
What a celebration.
thanks, champ. Cheers to you. Hell yeah.
All right.
I love
well,
Limitless.
cheers. You want to cheers with my mic? Yeah.
Cheers
All
to
right.
you.
Well, congratulations on your win. I'll leave you to it, Manders, okay?
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Let's go, Sam.
Okay,
Get over
okay,
here.
okay,
Get over
okay.
here. Because it seems to be they only air footage when you're around. So why don't you stand there, look pretty, and ask me a question?
Okay, I understand that you're upset. Apparently, you had some footage that didn't come out. But nevertheless, tonight, you went head-to-head with Manders, someone you faced before here at Limitless Wrestling. Manders was victorious again. I know that's not the news you want to hear from me, but...
Yeah,
I'm
you're
kinda
funny.
scared of you.
Yeah, hilarious. Real funny. Yeah, beat me tonight.
Why do you...
Last time I was here, I lost my opportunity to be in the Vacation Land Cup. Every single time I come here, I get disrespected. I've been gone for 6 months, thinking about what I'm gonna do when I get back. And now, don't you grab that microphone.
What are you gonna do now that you're back?
I'm here to take over this damn company. Cause it's one shot, one kill, silver bullet.
Thank you for your time. TJ Crawford.
Yarmouth, Maine, we had a good time here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have been absolutely fantastic. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening.
Let's go! First main event in Yarmouth of 2025 World Class
Challenger.
Yes, sir.
The first man through the curtain tonight.
Winner of the 2023 Limitless Wrestling, the inaugural Rumble World Class. Channing Thomas, he didn't climb back up the mountain, he marched back up the mountain. And now, at less than 100%, 6 days ago off the bat with Seabass Finn, world-class Channing Thomas steps to the big boofa. 2.5 years strong. This feud has been running wild here in Limitless Wrestling. This is the 8th bout that these two have shared the ring with, the 4th in singles competition alone. Something's gotta give, Troy.
This is going to be Dezmond Cole's opportunity tonight to even the odds in singles competition. But as far as the matches lately, Johnny, the last 2 contests that these guys have been a part of, they have gone to Boofa both times.
Yes,
both becoming champion in a tag team victory against Aiden Aggro, with Zillapatu as his partner.
And the elephant in the room, still in the record books, the quickest victory in Limitless Wrestling history belongs to Dezmond Cole over world-class Channing Thomas in 15 seconds.
As saying, while those wounds you have to believe have healed, well, when they get opened up like that, Johnny, you're the one that mentioned it. It's worth noting because here we are again.
2.5 years later, running strong.
The question is will this man go back to the hotel with the Limitless Wrestling Championship in tow? He's done it before.
And he is dialed in.
Yeah.
Channing, dialed in. All smiles. Big Boofa, Dezmond Cole coming in hot.
Got some new duds tonight, Johnny.
And talk about a fresh corner turned, a new chapter written. We saw him put down Calvin Tankman for that championship.
No easy task. Like I said, defeated Matt Cardona with all the odds against him last week. This is the big one, though. He's done this dance before. He knows what he has to do. You neutralize Sidney Bakabella. You find a way to get him out of there early so you can concentrate on the wrestling. You want to wrestle Channing Thomas.
This is the elephant in the room, and Dezmond Cole has to be hunting elephants with an elephant gun to pull this off tonight here at the Great Divide, and he knows it. This is where Dezmond Cole captured the affection, the adulation of our Limitless faithful. Galvanized that in Lewiston. But we come full circle here tonight
This crowd firmly behind Dezmond Cole. It goes without saying. He's finally got that mojo that back. 2 defenses under his belt. Can he make it a third tonight against his arch rival here?
This is the big one. This is the one that Dezmond Cole has been waiting for. If he can vanquish this one, he can vanquish anyone. The belief is prevalent in his body language, in his words. It's gonna have to be prevalent in his actions. You can see it. He's feeling it. He's thriving on it. We'll turn it over to Rich Palladino. Your Great Divide main event introductions coming at you, coming in hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Limitless Wrestling The Great Divide main event is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Limitless Wrestling World Championship. Tonight's main event is presented by the VSW Podcast. Introducing first the challenger. To my right, he is accompanied to the ring by his manager, former WWF Hall of Famer, Sidney Bakabella. And he represents...
This is the part where I've been asked to not talk. So,
oh boy.
And I represent. I don't need to say much this evening. I represent the next Limitless Wrestling World Champion. I represent the top attraction in the territory. World class Channing Thomas.
Wow. Sidney cut it short.
Papa Bear, all business.
Dialed in.
And his opponent in the corner to my left, from straight out of the gate, weighing in tonight at 206 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending Limitless Wrestling World Champion, the Big Boofa, Dezmond Cole.
I'm blown away. This is the most dialed in that I've seen Sidney Bakabella ever. No ambassador of kick your ass at her. No Count of Monte Fisto. None of that.
They've got something to gain.
Yes.
They always had everything to lose, but they always felt that they had it close to their breast, Johnny. They always thought that it would be with them. Tonight, they need to get back what they lost. They lost it. It is not theirs.
And how many times?
Not theirs. They know it. They might not want to admit it, but they know it's not theirs anymore, and they need to get it back.
And how valuable is it to capitalize on the perspective of the away team? We've seen Channing Thomas and Sidney Bakabella notch great success in Dreamwave in LaSalle, Illinois, and other such promotions. I gotta believe dialing in on such a perspective as the away team may be a valuable point for Channing Thomas. An NAGA medalist in years past.
Sidney Bakabella, really? That's news to me.
Well, never mind.
I understand.
Channing Thomas, gifted on the mat, in the skies, and anywhere in between. The same can be said for Dezmond Cole. For those who've been keeping an eye on Limitless Wrestling, this was inevitable.
Collar and elbow tie up center of the ring. Channing Thomas, world class, will go behind. Gonna go right for that pile driver. Right for that pile driver.
The jackknife.
Not gonna happen that quick.
Two prized prospects. Locking horns. Channing Thomas, a prize of Ryan Waters. Dezmond Cole, a prize of Kono.
Former Justin Toxic.
Oh yeah.
School fans.
But now, no shortage of familiarity. 2.5 years later.
Channing Thomas is going to have a lot of time to say what he wants, but he's going to mind his manners. He's going to stay on the man. He's done this dance before.
Dezmond Cole put Channing Thomas in a bad spot in the record books. Steps off, snatched out of the air. Channing Thomas has never forgotten it. Scoop and a slam.
The opposite side, nicely done.
But I'm worried.
And to brush the dirt off his shoulder there. Thought he might have hurt his shoulder. Can you imagine early going in this match? Whoa!
Wanted the razzle-dazzle, nothing doing.
Corkscrew elbow, Channing Thomas adding a little bit more impact. Turning the body. Dezmond Cole now in hot.
Yeah, no stranger to razzle-dazzle in his own regard.
He's feeling good. Dezmond Cole is feeling good. We saw that Channing Thomas was going for the pile driver already. It's going to be the jump off for Dezmond Cole. That swanton from the top, landing flat, splat on his opponent. Has been victory for him on many an occasion, and if he can do it tonight, barring any outside interference from that man right there, Sidney Bakabella, then I do believe that he will be able to retain the Limitless Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
And between Channing Thomas and Dezmond Cole, we've seen both of these combatants dig deep a multitude of times. Channing Thomas has busted out that 450 splash.
Certainly has.
Both of these warriors, freak athletes. If you don't believe me, keep your eye on the contest, folks. This is the Great Divide. We are closing the gap between 2024 and 2025 with this very bout.
And think of everything that we saw today. Everyone that wants an opportunity to lay claim at that championship. The Aaron Rourkes of the world. Aiden Aggro with his first victory in 6 months tonight. Think about the newcomers, Gabby Forza with a huge victory.
We heard the address from Anthony Greene earlier.
Anthony Greene leaving a place always better than the way he finds it. Wants to get back on track.
And Dezmond Cole, Channing Thomas, this first event of 2025 here in Yarmouth, they want to leave with the top prize in Limitless Wrestling. Dezmond Cole, up and over out the back door, potentially baiting in Thomas.
Thomas knew exactly. He's been there before, Johnny. Not once, not twice. The 8th occasion tonight. Johnny.
8th time. Between tag team, 4-ways, what have you, the 3-way with JT Dunn for the championship.
Lest we forget.
8 times. The 4th singles bout. And now Dezmond Cole. He's got to listen to that Sidney Bakabella banter the whole time. But Channing Thomas, pressure like a cheap suit. But who knows, on this roster, who knows? Cover. Dezmond Cole, like Channing Thomas. I don't think anybody else does.
He's again working on, putting pressure on the neck, Johnny. Pay close attention, a tactician. We know the name of the game. It's pile driver tonight, neck breaker. It's pile driver all day.
And that fall forward power bomb, that swanton bomb, they require, whether it be the arch of the back or that midsection strength. Channing Thomas is being surgical.
As he always is.
Yes. He did that for no-gi grappling for the NAGA. He's done that how many times throughout professional wrestling? Capitalized on championship opportunities the country over. But Dezmond Cole
shoots off Channing, reverses it. Up and a Manhattan drop.
Well done.
Channing Thomas, nicely done with a calf kick. Out of the page of a Dean Malenko or even a D'Lo Brown. Gina Monti there for the cover, 2. Only 2.
Love me some D'Lo Brown. Dezmond Cole answers the count. But Channing Thomas, ever a student of the game, he finds the combo offense, and that's how he keeps raising his stock in professional wrestling. Stomping away now at Dezmond Cole. Potentially destined to do this forever.
Boot to the face of Dezmond Cole, big boofa. This is not a tag team match. Much like the last time, Zillafat 2, nowhere to be found for Dezmond Cole tonight. It is his laurels, and if anyone can do it, it is Dezmond Cole, but that's what makes Channing Thomas so dangerous. And I've said this since the days of Prestigious, Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
He does not need the help. His laurels are more than good enough. Cover, too. But he has always had the acumen to be a champion on his own without a John Alba, without a Sidney Bakabella, without a Brett Ryan Gossel, without a Mac Daniel. Channing Thomas all day can get it done. He chooses not to.
Yes,
so when it comes down to push and shove tonight, he doesn't need Sidney Bakabella. He needs to just focus. He needs to dial in. He needs to turn it up a notch maybe, but he needs to just focus. Cut off that ring. Do not let him breathe.
Because Dezmond Cole and Channing Thomas are aligned in perspective for one night and one night only. They want to leave the first Yarmouth event of 2025 as the man, as the king, as the holder of the grandest prize at the end of the Great Divide. And Channing Thomas.
And here it is. Do not take the time. Do not address the fans. Sidney Bakabella can do it afterwards. Heck, we know he's going to do it either way.
Yeah.
But do not take that time. Neckbreaker incoming once again, Johnny. Dezmond Cole feels it coming, needs to put on the brakes, and does so.
And now the Irish whip, Channing with the reversal. Dezmond Cole cartwheels over the top. Climbs up into the enziguri.
It's him again. Dezmond Cole. Gonna take a high-risk move here.
Swirl of the fingers. He might be looking to dive through those ropes. Nope, nothing doing.
Right
liver shot.
Back.
That liver shot. And now the Argentine backbreaker.
Spinning him around. Lays him out.
The rat crack into the neck breaker.
Taking a page out of a true innovator. The innovator of offense himself, Chris Canyon.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. Channing Thomas. He's always been an innovator in his own right.
And if I'm Thomas, do not waste time. Go for that pile driver.
And if the first one doesn't work, go for the Jerry Lynn pile driver. We've seen him do that before. But Dezmond Cole, motionless, opting for the branding iron. But hold on, Dezmond Cole wants none of it. Wants none of that Rick Martel, none of that Boston Crab.
Channing Thomas putting the boots to Dezmond Cole, leaves him laying. And his shoulders have been down for quite some time. If I'm Channing Thomas, I would have went for a pin.
Gotta believe Channing Thomas wants this to be the most conclusive victory that he's had in Limitless Wrestling to date.
Well, then he would be wise not to play with his food here, Johnny.
Against his greatest rival of all time. I'm right there with you.
Crowd firmly behind Buffa.
No question there.
Overhand right.
Channing Thomas using this time to recharge his batteries.
The only reason why you won is because you had a fluke.
A fluke, he says.
Well,
is that a fluke?
The super into the right. A fluke is one of the most common fish you can find in the ocean. So if you go looking for a fluke, you very well might find one.
Oh, Lance flush! Dezmond Cole, that capoeira kick. It ain't just a dance, folks.
Channing Thomas staggered, spinning in the ropes. Cole World, bringing the thunder. Elbow, big right, stacking him up. And we know the path to victory for Dezmond Cole. That final destination, that lion salt.
Gets every bit of it. Gets every bit of it. High risk, big time reward. Sets out with a Michinoku driver back up onto his feet.
And the people are rolling behind the big Buffa. A gentleman that kept... Wait a minute.
Measuring him up.
Coming in hot. Nothing doing.
Whatever it may have been, Channing rolls out of the way, coming back in. Goes on the side. Gets him again, Johnny.
Off the rebound.
Only takes so many more of those shots to the head. So many have landed concurrently. Every time he's thrown them, Johnny, he has landed just about every every time.
That CTE is gonna find you. Dezmond Cole up the middle. Nothing doing but a sure-footed. Rolls into the leg drop.
Aggressive with that leg drop into the cover. Gina Monti there. Says only 2.
Dezmond Cole. None of the heavy artillery's been rolled out yet, but you know that he's thinking about it. That final destination, the power bomb, the fall forward power bomb, that jump off, the swanton.
But it's a matter of hitting it, Johnny.
Yes,
it's
sir.
one thing for us to say it. We know
Yes, sir.
We know his background. We know what he's got in his arsenal. But he's got to hit it. He's got to get it off.
Dezmond Cole.
I'd like to bring to your attention so far, Sidney Bakabella has been a non-factor. I am not confident that it stays that way, Johnny.
Aiden Aggro, J-Heru, the questions are there. Hold on, O'Connor roll, Channing Thomas.
Rolling all the way through. 2. Only 2, kicking out is Channing Thomas.
The sweep, and Dezmond Cole. Up and down.
Nicely done, Dezmond Cole. Hey, you're an Augie. Only 2. Dezmond Cole putting together in succession a lot of innovative offense.
Launched him one way, dropped him another. Well done, and Papa Bear back into the equation. He may have been just trying to keep the fans happy, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what he was doing, Johnny.
Of course.
No doubter.
Yep, sure.
Dezmond Cole trying to find a way here to keep Channing Thomas down, like he's at the jump off. But you got to keep your opponent down. You don't even want any chance of him moving.
That final destination, he's got options. But who knows better than Dezmond Cole at this point that Channing Thomas is one of the most game combatants on the roster.
I think that might be Sidney.
Well,
I don't think it's necessarily Channing.
They hang out so close together.
One problem at a time, Johnny. Once again, another kick landing flush.
One problem at a time for Channing.
Chance of hot dog water breaking out in Maine. Oftentimes reserved for the tractor pull or sometimes even the monster truck rally.
But the capo kick is never reserved for that.
Yeah.
And Dezmond Cole lands that flush. Channing Thomas in a heap on the ring apron. Channing Thomas, Dezmond Cole.
So you see Papa Bear getting nervous over there, starting to get a little bit more antsy in the corner.
Neither one of these combatants came this far just to come this far. If you wanted an insight to what the future of New England, of Northeast wrestling, what it looks like, look no further. Cyclone, snatched.
That's in deep. Oh, that's in tight.
Oh, the deep squat with the bounce. Dezmond Cole, even close to the ropes. He's got a long climb and a business decision to make.
Again, wrenching it in.
That's
he's close. He's close to the rope.
That's that Ryan Waters.
Oh, he's close to the rope, Johnny, but I don't know if he's close enough.
Channing
Cinching it in. A higher arch, standing up a little bit straight.
The hands clasped, well done with the form, but Dezmond Cole
gets the ropes. Let's go immediately. You heard Sidney Bakabella, he's hurt. That's why he's gonna let it go, because now he's gonna put the boots to him.
Right.
You can do that.
One of the hardest maneuvers to keep on after the fact, that Boston Crab, the deep squat required of you.
Pile driver. Nope. To the outside goes Channing Thomas. Dezmond Cole.
He's exhausted.
Trying to regain his footing. Hangs him out to dry over that top rope.
Steel cable right across the throat of Channing Thomas. Great equalizer for Dezmond Cole. The capo kick.
How many unanswered shots to the head is Channing Thomas going to take, Johnny?
Your guess is as good as mine. CTE's going to take over at some point.
Boy.
But now Channing Thomas in a heap on the apron. Dezmond Cole scratching, clawing to keep clutches on that Limitless Wrestling World Championship.
Thomas now. Trying to put on the brakes. Dezmond Cole going to try to bring him in the hard way.
Never afraid to lean on that strength.
We've seen him bounce up usually after a suplex. Can he do it? Back up. Back up is Dezmond Cole. And now I think it's time, Johnny. The plan's coming together.
Channing Thomas in a heap. Dezmond Cole. Drills home the low super kick. Thought he might have been thinking about the Shining Wizard. Into the cover.
Kick out the count of 2. Oh, wait a minute. Jump off. Jump off time, Johnny. Now is the time.
Just like that.
Papa Bear. Papa Bear getting nervous. Moving around. Getting Nancy. Jump off! Oh, no, the knees. The knees, Johnny.
Got all of it. Pulled the ankle.
Boom Rider. Pile Driver. That's it. That's it. Ball game. Ball game. Put her on the board. Channing Thomas. He kicked out. He kicked out.
103% efficiency. 110% efficiency. Does not matter.
What is he, some sort of computer?
Does not matter if you're Dezmond Cole.
You didn't get him, Johnny. Give him another. Why not give him another?
It's another one. It's the Jerry Lane or it's the 450 splash. That's it.
Channing Thomas has pitched 1-run ball so far.
Yes.
He's pitched 1-run ball over 8. You're in the 9th inning. You gotta have enough gas in the tank.
But what happens when that home stadium crowd is so hard against you?
Channing Thomas once again.
It's either Mariano Rivera or it's nothing. And Channing Thomas.
What is Sidney saying? Sidney's got something to say over there to Channing Thomas. I can't believe Sidney Bakabella has kept his nose out of this business, and I don't believe it.
With the exception of that one little ankle grab. Right into the pile driver. Most minute moment. But now, Dezmond Cole in a bad way on the top rope. Not even able to hold himself high under his own power.
Well, wait a minute. This is a pile driver position. This won't just be the end of the match. This will be the end of Dezmond Cole's year. In ring, Johnny. Johnny, no.
Dezmond Cole trying to stay adhered to that top rope, but Channing Thomas.
You have to bring him down the hard way. Trying to once again go for it, perhaps a superplex.
Fighting for it. Dezmond Cole finds his way out.
Nicely done.
Like against Matt Cardona.
Wait a second.
A complete reversal.
Johnny, the jump off. No knees this time. Rolls through.
T-Gray.
Oh, Gina Monty, no.
Gina ate the capo kick. Channing Thomas.
Oh, goodness, we gotta get some help for her.
Well, I gotta believe Nate Speckman.
Oh, come on! Finally! As expected, Johnny.
I'm hoping.
Johnny, as expected. Damn it. This entire time, Johnny.
I'm hoping the board of directors watch this back very closely.
Board of directors, huh, Johnny?
Yeah.
Oh. Listen to this crowd.
They're gonna get chased out.
Here's a cherry
with
on the top of the
pitchforks
sundae.
and torches.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander, and take a gander at Dezmond Cole. And what's he saying? Guys, it's gotta be Heru. It's gotta be J-Heru, right? It gotta be the no doubt.
Yeah. The Roe and Rue crew are coming out. They've got that envelope already. You better believe it.
I thought we were gonna see a competitive match. At the end, I knew it was too good to be true.
So it's like those trick candles. You blow it on your birthday cake, but they don't go out.
Stalking the air prey, trying to think what they're gonna do. Channing Thomas is taking a breather in the corner, waving that envelope. They're just stalking their prey here.
Aggro and Rue pondering the moves on Dezmond Cole. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Aaron Rourke! Gabby, Forza! Evil Gnomes!
Yes! Hit J-Heru in the mouth! Yes! Yes!
Coming to the aid! Driving Heru and Aggro to the floor!
Get him out of there! Get him out of there!
Long Island! Strong Island standing tall! Forza! Rourke! Cole! Channing Thomas! No support personnel left!
Aiden Aggro trying to get out of dodge. Hey, Ro, look out!
Aaron Rourke battering Aiden Aggro to the back.
They're taking J-Heru to the one shutout back as well.
Gabby, Forza.
Thank goodness.
We're back to an even contest.
I believe so. Damage may have been done. Two low blows, one apiece.
Coming in high.
Cole catches up.
Yakuza. Yes, indeed, in the corner. Now the elevation. We're feeling cheeky. We're feeling Nando's. German suplex on his damn head.
One more time for the jump off. For the jump off for the title.
Ascending.
Boofa.
Perched. Poised. Jump off. Cover that man.
Where's the ref? Where's Jada? Get Greenleaf out here. Get Speckman. There's Speckman.
Just won the bout 3 times over. Speckman pulled to the outside.
Get the hell out of here.
Dan Hodge taught him how to throw that right. Sidney, Bakabella, Papa Bear, and that soup is too hot, Troy.
Dezmond Cole has been cheated again, but Papa Bear.
The alternative. Anthony Greene.
And Anthony Greene, I believe he owes one to Big Boofa.
Take it back to the Vacation Land Cup in Lewiston. Anthony Greene was set to capture the Limitless Wrestling World Championship yet again. Sidney in a bad way. Bad part of town.
One piece left to take care of, Johnny Torres.
The alternative Boofas. No! Damn, what? No! Anthony Greene!
Johnny! This is the man that said he leaves a place better! A pile driver on that injured neck! Into the waiting arm! Not another! He can't take it, no! Johnny, that man is supposed to leave wrestling better! This is not it! Gina's back!
Is this better, HG?
Dude,
is this the better?
Dude, you gotta be getting out this way, Rich! Don't do it!
You son of a bitch! Don't you do it! Don't you say it! Don't you do it, Rich! So help me God! Don't you do it! Don't you say it! I swear to God!
The time of the fall, 24 minutes, 6 seconds. Your winner and new
You son of a bitch!
Wrestling World Champion, World Class, Channing Thomas.
I bet you invested in Enron too! I bet you did!
The character and heart of Dezmond Cole.
Anthony Greene, Channing Thomas.
Doesn't feel real.
Sidney Bakabella. This is our reality.
This is our truth. What is Anthony Greene doing, Johnny? Channing Thomas is now a 2-time Limitless Wrestling Champion under the most dubious of circumstances. Oh, Johnny, 10 years. 10 years, and I've never seen something that's pissed me off.
I feel like
I don't know about this.
I feel like I was just funneled a whole bottle of syrup of Ipecac because I am ready to projectile. I am ready to.
Johnny, we're professionals and this show's over. Thank you for watching The Great Divide on IWTV. Johnny, I gotta cool down.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for watching on IWTV. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Terrible.
Good fight. Good night.
Folks.
Good God.
We're so
good hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, the big Boofa, Dezmond!
Who's this big fucking guy in that way? What the fuck?
You see this? Are you looking at this? This is an injustice being served. This is what happens when a man that was screwed, a man that had nothing, a man that pulls himself from rock bottom and ascends to the very mountaintop. A man who does this by his absolute self. This is what world class is being about. This is about being relentless in your pursuit, in your passion. This is about not taking no for an answer. This is about when the odds are stacked against you, when everyone wants to see you to fail, rising above. Because that's what's best for business. And that's world class, baby. Best for business. Ah! Thanks, boys. Let's do it.
Go. Let's get that champagne. I'm going to Denny's. Yeah. Titty bar.
Dezmond Cole, after what just went down, you losing your Limitless Wrestling Championship to Channing Thomas under such horrible circumstances, what do you have to say? I understand if you need some time to compose your thoughts.